Hello, everyone. What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you all had an excellent weekend. And we got full table tonight. Yes! Yes! So excited that everybody's here tonight. Well, because none of you will miss good stuff. So, pretty cool. So what's up, Homer? What up, Libris? Flounder? How you guys doing? Hot as balls? Dude, I wish I was hot as balls. I'm fucking tired of being cold. Trip, Ammo, I know you're with me on that.
It's fairly nice today.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad today, but it still wasn't, like, warm. You know what I mean?
As long as it's not -11 wind chill again, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I got to wear my shorts today.
true. We should probably count our blessings. What's up, Shadzar and Nikki? So, Joey, how was your weekend?
It was eventful and busy, and let's see, anything exciting happen? Nope. It was just same as every other weekend for Joey.
Right on.
Busy and full of work and fun stuff and planning and D&D and all that great stuff. Had a good session on Saturday. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing else really. I don't do a whole lot.
Nice.
Yeah, D&D was good.
Yeah, I had a good session on Saturday, too. Scruffles, how was your weekend?
Good.
Pretty solid? Anything to report?
Mm-mm.
Life
Nothing exciting.
in Canada continues as usual.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Buckle? How's your weekend, dude?
It was good. A lot of Diablo, a lot of Overwatch. Got to go out shoot today for the first time all winter. That was nice.
Nice. Some guns?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Ammo? I know you probably worked all weekend, but how was it?
I was off today, actually. I did
Oh,
work
nice.
yesterday. I got home kind of late last night because some lady, after being repeatedly told several times, we are closed, would not fucking leave. So I didn't leave until about 9:30, even though we close at 9. So I was super annoyed by that, but aside from that, we went on a short little adventure today to get a new case for our Switch, along with a screen protector. I got these fancy new
Nice.
earbuds. Oh, it's got grips on it now, on the Joy-Con controllers, but I got fancy earbuds. Zelda
Ew, they're all
earbuds.
waxy, gross. No, I'm just kidding.
You see? It's got the eyeball on it. But
Nice.
yeah, we went and got the case today. We went to the GameStop that's in my town, and they're like, that case.
Oh,
And
cool.
they're like, oh, we don't have any of that left, but the Swansea one has one. And it was like 5:15. They closed at 6. We're like, get in the car now! Drove to the mall as fast as we could, and
Pushing pedestrians out of the way.
success.
Get the fuck out of the way!
And we tried the amiibo today for the game, which gives you loot every day, apparently. We didn't know that, but I put it on there and a bunch of loot just like dropped. And then I tried to use it again and it's like, you can't use it again today. And I was like, I can use it every day? What? Because it gives you a pretty good sword.
Nice. What about you, Trip? Anything to add? How was your weekend, dude?
What did I do?
I want to play more Zelda.
I don't think I
though.
did anything. Oh, no, wait. I did D&D on Friday.
Oh yeah, we did. We did real life D&D Friday.
Yep.
I missed the first half, but I was at work, so.
How'd that go?
That was fun. I did random encounters and they got to kill a bunch of commoners that were possessed.
And we
Nice.
killed crabs.
Yep.
That's
and
cool.
King Crab.
Mhm.
Now I don't know if I
So-
should put this back in the dock because Ewok linked me something that said it was warping. Or some switches are warping in the docks.
Like I said, you can just get a USB-C to HDMI and that'll fix it.
Didn't you get that ammo?
No, the thing I got was a charger, so that you could like charge it on the go, plug it into a power bank.
Yeah, all it's doing is when you put it in the dock, it's going to the USB-C to go to the TV. You just got to get a cable. and just not dock it. No
Huh.
docking.
Gross. So Ewok, how's your weekend?
Friday was pretty uneventful. My allergies were attacking me. Yesterday, though, my ISP decided to shit on me. I almost started a fire in the living room. And on top of that, there was an earthquake, 3.9 magnitude earthquake, and I almost peed my pants because I thought the apartment was going to crumble down to the ground. So that was pretty much my weekend. A lot of Diablo and a lot of Ark.
I'm excited for the RP one.
Yeah.
I'm over here like I did some writing. Ewok like survived a fucking Michael Bay film, fucking earthquakes and shit going off.
Like it was legit. Like I thought someone ran their car into the bottom floor apartment.
Thank you, Cajun Camper, for that follow. All right, so what do you guys remember from last session? Buckle, I choose you.
So we're traipsing around the abyss, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's fun.
As people are off to do.
Yeah, I mean, we're just, picnicking, we're singing songs, we're running around. Some Minotaurs are like, you guys want to play? And we're like, nah. And then I got stuck in a trap. And try as I might, the group could not save me. So just when I thought that they were going to leave me to my fate, as I wanted them to do, a couple of them grabbed on for a ride. And we went...
Had to save our buddy.
So Mickey and Evelyn followed Garrett down the hole, because Garrett got down the hole. So while the rest of the group traipsed about, we had a dine-in dinner with Asmodeus. And I won't bore you with the rest of the details, but, Mickey sold his soul to the devil, and now we're back, and he's unconscious.
Well, I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds way worse than it was. He seemed like a really swell guy. He helped me out a lot. Seemed like a cool dude.
In summation, you fucked, boy.
Well, I mean, he seemed like a nice guy. He did so much for me. He gave me a unicorn horn. He repaired the top of my head. He was friendly to me. He was courteous. He entrusted me with a task. Just seems like a real stand-up dude.
Yeah.
He's done more for Mickey than we have.
Mickey just showed up out of the blue and killed someone.
We
I
ripped
don't agree
Mickey's
with that
head off.
statement because I led him when he was blind. I made him a helmet. That's two more things. And
But that's
I
because
cooked
we
him
ripped
food.
the top of his skull off.
And I cooked him
I
food.
still kept
I
your
put him in
helmet.
charge of a bunch of soldiers, and he couldn't get even one task done. That's because they laughed at him. It's not really his fault.
Yeah,
We ripped the top of his head off.
Asmodeus has done more for Mickey than you guys have.
That's just
Like
semantics,
Trip
Trip.
said. Yeah, like you guys said. Jeez. But I mean, all in all, he's been really nice to me. He's been really
we
cool to
helped
me.
him though, regardless of if it took off the top of his head. We
We
helped.
ripped the top of his head off.
Yeah, but that was... I can understand why you did that. Mickey wasn't too upset with you doing that. But he was also happy to have his head
Wait, no.
restored.
Mickey
did
wouldn't
not
shut up
rip it
about
off.
that.
We did not rip the top of his skull off. The crown ripped the
Either
top
way,
of his skull off.
Mickey's in a good
Technically,
mood.
yeah.
We
Okay.
didn't know it was like lodged in his brain.
So Mickey, do you want your horn abilities?
Oh, God, yes.
Okay, first of all, you can cast Speak with Animals at will, but it only works with snakes.
Okay. Ooh, can you send me these privately?
I made like sketch notes, like I didn't
Okay,
type it
that's
out.
fine. That's fine then. No worries.
I mean, we could all take off our headsets if you want.
No, it's not that super important. Speak with animals, you said at will?
At will, but it only works on snakes.
Okay.
Secondly, you can use your key points to cast Cure Wounds spells. So, if you use 1 key point, it's a first level Cure Wounds, 2 key points is second level, and so on. However, there's a downside to that, and does an equal amount of damage to you that it heals for.
Okay.
So if you heal somebody else for 8, it does 8 damage to you.
Okay. Equal damage taken that is healed. All right.
And third, once per long rest, you can teleport along with 3 other willing participants.
Ooh.
The range is 1 mile, and it has to be someplace that you're familiar with. There's no, like, I think I'm teleporting to this place. Like, it's someplace that you have to have been already.
So I can TP me and 3 willing participants?
Up to 1 mile, as long as you're completely familiar with the target area. Like I said, you have to have been there before.
Okay. All right.
I always wondered, how would a spell like that work with a photograph? Like, could you, like, I want to, like, focus on teleporting to the place in the picture?
Most times, Trip, those teleportation spells, there's like a % chance that you'll end up off target.
It just makes me think of Jumper.
It's variable based on like how familiar you are with the area. Do you have like a picture, or is somebody with you that was from there, or do you have a handful of dirt from that location? That type of thing. So, while Scruffles, Joey, and Buckle were off having dinner with Asmodeus,
Great guy.
Ewok, Trip, and Ammo were slugging on forward. And Ammo, you got yourself stuck in something. And you managed to get free,
It was all acidy.
but that is where we left off. So, Seraphina, you are still in bat form, as far as I know. Nyloth, you are still in the form of, what'd you do, giant wolf spider?
Yep, giant wolf spider and glued Danderfluff to my back
Correct.
with webbing. My webbing.
So Danderfluff is basically papoosed onto the back of this giant wolf spider. And Garrett, Eveline, and Mickey just reappeared in a whoosh of sulfurous flame.
Quick question, Thog.
Yes.
How sharp is the point on my horn? Like, if I wanted to ram into someone and spear them with my head, could I do that?
You could certainly try.
But like, if I poke it, it feels pretty.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like razor sharp, but with a good head of steam, no pun intended, you should be able to puncture something with it.
Interesting. So it can be like sort of an arm strike, like boom, and then boom, boom to keep. Okay, all right.
And just give me a nature roll.
Me a nature roll?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Since you're asking. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty sure that you could do a decent amount of damage with your horn. But you, like, in the back of your mind, like, yeah, but my neck's not really as strong as a unicorn's either, so...
Yeah,
That,
I mean, I
that could
use it
potentially
against,
be
like,
bad in certain scenarios, but you can't
I
think of
wouldn't
any
use
in
it against a
particular.
rock wall or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
We left off, he was still unconscious.
Oh, Joey?
Was I?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Because the pain of having the horn grow had been a bit much for you. So you are
You are
currently
correct.
unconscious. That is correct.
All right.
So, who wants to start us off? Garrett, what are you doing?
I had asked Danderfluff for my pack or a rope so that I could begin tying Mickey up.
I got you the rope because I wiggled that free.
So, yeah, I'm going to tie up Mickey.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
You guys got to be survival.
Can I give him advantage by giving him
So
spider webbing?
you take this rope and you just like
Just
wrap it
throw it
around
on
him once, and you're like, you're good to go. No way he's getting out of that.
You tie that one knot where you just pull it and it comes undone.
No, he didn't even
I
get
just-
a knot. It's just like laid the rope on top of you.
We've gone beyond it being funny, at least for me, and now it's just getting frustrating.
Well,
I
look
look
at the bright
at
side. You
Garrett.
burned a 1 on a survival roll.
That's not a thing. You can't burn 1s and 20s.
I can. You can. I'm sorry,
look
Scruffles,
at
go ahead.
Garrett and look at the rope and just look at him and look at the rope and I'm just like, and then I try and just tie it for him.
There you go. You've got him cinched up now.
I kind of look at Garrett. Do you mind?
And I back up. With
Kind of stuck
Danderfluff.
here.
Ah,
I back up with Danderfluff.
okay.
Because, like, we're in the abyss and our friends that just died reappeared. So I don't trust them.
Yeah, I yelled fiend and no one acknowledged it.
You have my hand axe?
I got two little legs, like, holding Danderfluff safe.
Just like cock my head to the side, like, what are you doing? Give him back his stuff.
What happened in the hole?
Like, what
How are
didn't
you
happen
back?
in the hole? We kind of met, god-type demon person. His name is Desmodius. And Mickey sold his soul. We didn't, though. We're good.
Serafina, what are you doing? You
I'm
just
still on
managed
the
to get.
ground, just like, making feeble little squeak sounds because I'm still a bat.
But I did put 5 points of lay on hands into you too as soon as we came back.
I was covered in acid.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
you
gonna
may
be a
still
little
continue to
bit.
burn, I'm not sure, but at least that should stop the immediate pain.
Can I prestidigitate the acid off of her?
She seems to be fine. There doesn't seem to be any ongoing acid damage.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just
I just like clean her up.
sitting there a little bit defeated, still a bat. I'm just like perched on the ground, wings folded in like
How big are you?
Tiny.
Like a
ball. I'm
bat.
You're
a
tiny.
like
She's
okay.
standard
I-
bat
Big.
size.
Where'd
She
all
used
the
to turn
masks
into
go?
a bat, and she used to be fucking huge.
like that big.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a different type of bat
Oh,
transformation.
bat.
She's just like a standard size bat.
I think that was a vampire bat she used to turn into.
Okay.
I think it was like a.
No,
worm.
it was a Desmodu hunting bat.
Yeah, that's right.
I remember it well because I used it with my 3.5 druid all the time.
Hey, Thog, do I apply my proficiency bonus and my spellcasting ability modifier? Do I apply that to the cure wounds like normal, like my wisdom modifier plus proficiency bonus?
Yes, wisdom will be your spellcasting ability for the cure wounds.
But I also add my proficiency bonus too.
You're still real messed up, though, right, Ammo? You still got a lot of damage?
No, I'm alright.
Oh, okay.
I heal
was
up
gonna
very
cast.
quickly. Because I have regeneration or whatever it's called.
Okie dokie.
I'd look at.
Yes,
Well, I wouldn't look.
regeneration.
I'd be like, Nyla, if they were gonna hurt us, they would have already done it. I can't understand you.
I just like put him down in front of me. Her.
I'm gonna do like a Lord of the Rings moment here. There's gonna be a shine of light come from the shield and the axe as I give it back.
Well, technically you're still restrained, so make an
Oh.
athletics check to get yourself free of the webbing.
Can I like help on like? Oh, I was gonna be like pull on one of the things and
You don't
Pop
need
him.
to, as Danderfluff just kind of like wiggles to a standing position and shrugs, and the webs just explode outwards, like anime style. Like
Right
in One
before I
Punch
give
Man,
it-
when Peri Peri Prisoner ruined his favorite sweater that his boyfriend had knitted for him.
Right before I give Buckle the shield and the hammer, I ask him, I said, which god do you serve?
Tyr.
I hand it to him.
I look at Nyla. Oh, are you gonna say something?
We may need to work on a better testing system if we keep disappearing like this.
That's not a bad idea.
You can't lie about which god
a
you
secret
serve.
password, a safe word.
Everyone gets a different passphrase.
The safe word is Spumoni.
In Danderfluff's mind, if he would have said another god, he would have been like smited or some shit.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I turn to Nyloth and I say, I need you to transform back, please. The crown, you need it. Or else we're all going to die very, very horribly. Asmodeus wants it back.
I transform back, and I'm like, if he wants it, he can summon me.
I mean, that's not necessarily a bad idea, because, like, how do you guys plan on getting back there anyway?
We're not going back. I have this bag. We put it in the bag. We never have to see Asmodeus again. If we don't put it in the bag, we might see Asmodeus, and I don't want to.
I have
It's
something
scary.
he wants, and he has something I want.
We have something we want to give him. Do not die. Can I roll like persuasion
I
or
have
something?
something.
You may roll persuasion.
I say disadvantage.
Give me the
'cause
fucking
I
crown.
think they're not friendly.
Make an insight
They're
check.
borderline enemies.
Take advantage.
What is it that you want that he has? Because I'd hate to tie you up right next to Mickey here.
I don't want to be his servant. I want him to help. My god.
Yeah, Evelyn is definitely telling the truth.
That's fine. It's my crown. Until I can sell it.
I cast Charm Person.
Alright, Trip, make your save.
I don't remember
I
what
believe that's
saving throw it
wisdom?
is. Wisdom, yeah. Damn it!
That's...
Do that again and I will kill you.
You can try.
I can do.
Have the pair of you considered this is something that Asmodeus would want? Infighting? To prevent us from moving forward. We already have to deal with this, and I'll give Mickey just a little kick. And now if we're going to fight amongst one another for this crown...
I hand Garrett the bag. I'm just like, fine, you deal with it.
I wasn't so much saying that I wanted to deal with it.
Well, I'm not dealing with somebody as thick-headed as him.
Did he give us a time limit on getting it back to him?
No, but wouldn't it be safe to assume immediately would be a good idea?
Yeah, when a god
Yes.
tells you quick, I would assume immediately is kind of in the subtext.
He is also a god of contracts. It didn't specify a time. And quick is a subjective statement for someone who is immortal.
Still God, Garrett.
I
We're gonna
do
get fucked.
understand, but
Right in the ass.
we can't force
Well,
Nyloth
if
to
we
give it up.
lose the crown because we die somehow or something, he's not gonna get his crown any sooner.
All I can impress upon you is that he made it explicitly clear that we return it.
You're
He didn't
going
say
to get
we
us all
couldn't barter
killed.
for it.
I only plan on returning it to him. I just want something in return.
This isn't a deal that you made. We had to promise him.
It's not a deal you had something of.
I assumed somebody that I was traveling with wouldn't be so selfish.
When you have something a god wants, you just don't give it to them for nothing.
I walk away. I can't deal with this.
Where are you walking to?
And
He's
before another
covering it.
trap.
Right? Which way were we going? Traveling? That way or that way?
The way that I'm facing.
Towards the purple.
Towards the purple.
where I got acided, so you might want to be careful if you go that way.
I didn't see it, so oh well. I'm
Well,
gonna
you
use
saw
my
me
passive
covered in acid.
perception to look for traps.
What is it? Hold on. Stop moving.
12.
Okay. I will give you an investigation check. Move your character back 5 feet. Okay. Before you walk into it, there seems to be some type of translucent gel filling the entire passageway in front of you.
That must be what I ran into.
Can I use my rapier to poke it?
Sure.
Poke, poke. I can't, like, prestidigitate it away, can I?
No, Scruffles. You can't prestidigitate everything away.
But
I admire the clever use of cantrips. I'm gonna neutralize acid with prestidigitation. Doesn't quite work that well.
well, I'm stuck.
You didn't walk into it. You noticed it before you walked into it.
Yeah, I know, but I can't.
So move your
any
character
further.
back.
What are you talking about? You said 5 feet. I was there. Now I'm here.
Move to the other side of the purple line. There you go. Because otherwise you're standing inside of it.
Oh.
Can I, like, poof back to normal and then, like, shoot a small little produced flame at it? Just, like,
You
what
certainly may. Is that what you're doing?
yeah.
Then roll your spell.
Okay, 1 second. Did I put that on my bar thingy? I did. Did I hit it?
Well,
I
let's
mean, I'm
see.
just firing down a hallway that's completely filled.
Yes.
Okay. Does it do anything?
It does.
Oh, biscuits!
We all die.
Oh shit!
It begins combat.
No! It's a news! Fuck!
Ooh, and you don't
And I'm
have
right at the
Mickey.
beginning of the hallway.
This is gonna be bad.
God damn it. But her stabbing it with a sword didn't do anything?
She just said that
Wait, I
she
don't see
poked
news.
it, not that she attacked it.
Well, yeah, but if you poke a bear with a stick, it's still gonna get pissed off. Whether or not you're poking it or lighting it on fire, it's still gonna...
What if the bear doesn't know it's being poked?
Alright. Everybody get your initiatives up.
Even me?
Not you, no. You are unconscious. Actually, make a constitution save. You might wake up by now. Okay, I'll say that you wake up.
Alright. Cool.
But you are prone.
Okay, but
So you can roll an initiative.
Can I roll stealth to make it so, like, I don't want them to notice that I woke up.
That's deception.
Deception works as, yeah. Alright. Okay, I'll stick with that. I'm gonna roll.
Garrett and... Yeah, just Garrett. You can see if you can notice that Mickey woke up. Because you're standing right in front of him, or right next to him. So that'll be perception. There's a lot going on. Alright, so everybody got their initiatives up? Very good. Alright. Seraphina and Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
I need you both to make dexterity saving throws as it surges forward.
Okay.
Okay. Serafina, you can move behind Evelyn if you'd like to be out of the ooze, basically.
Sure.
And Evelyn, you have been engulfed.
Great.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Considering I'm pretty sure I know what's about to happen. Or what's going to happen.
You take 13 points of acid damage. You cannot breathe, you are restrained. And that's all I need to tell you right now. Yeah, you just feel like this acidic gel just surge all around you and like
Good thing I don't have to breathe.
which brings us to Garrett. Your turn.
Suckers.
Luckily, Dennerfluff has given me back my equipment, but that doesn't seem to be helpful in this situation. We have nowhere to go.
We're stuck in a hallway.
I suggest backing up
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
based on something that I'm going
There
to
may
do.
be traps behind us because we walked on the walls.
I'm going to grab Mickey and drag him back around the corner, out of danger. And I'll try to position him so that he's behind. Like, I'll drag him back and then step forward.
Okay, I'm still
Okay.
trying to lay there lifeless.
Mickey, deception with disadvantage, Buckle, perception with advantage.
That is fair.
I'm actually going to omit the perception check because I wouldn't be looking at him. I would be looking at Evelyn standing in the goo instead.
True, but you are like dragging him several feet back, so he's gonna be like right in front of you.
Alright.
I'm just saying, like, you definitely have a chance to notice that he's playing possum. Yeah, you think like maybe you saw like one of his eyes open and like look at you and then quickly close.
And I'll say quietly to him as I'm dragging, don't try anything stupid. And just chuck him behind me.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm less gentle now that I know he's awake.
Well, I could have just been like I lightly squeeze your hand, I'm barely alive type, situation. You just chuck my body.
I sure did.
And Garrett,
Sold
does
your
that
soul, you
complete-
goober.
does that complete your turn?
It does, yep.
Alright. Next, we have Danderfluff.
I want to step forward and pull Serafina back.
Okay. Do you do this willingly, Serafina?
Sure.
Okay.
So I just move back a square?
Yes. And does that complete your turn, Danderfluff? Or are you doing anything else? I'd say that's a bonus action because she was willing.
Could I use my movement to get here and try and pull Evelyn out?
Maybe. You can certainly try.
Okay. I'm going to try and pull Evelyn out of the goo.
Okay. First thing I need you to do is make a dexterity save.
Come on, baby.
Okay. Now make a strength check. She remains trapped in the goo, and you take 6 points of acid damage as you stick your arms in there to try and grab her and pull her out, because she's completely engulfed at this point. So you have to stick your arms in there to try and grab her. So stick your arms in, acid starts burning your skin. You're trying to pull her out, but it's like There's like that vacuum suction going on, you know? You can't quite yank her out.
Can I, like, just try to motion for them to, like, move back?
You can't do anything because you are restrained.
Ah. Am I gonna be able to use radiant consumption then?
I don't know. That's a good question. You can't breathe, so you can't do anything with verbal components. And you
it
can't...
doesn't say.
You're restrained, so you can't make any hand-wavy movements. But
It's not
we'll
a-
get to that when we get to your turn.
Okay.
That completes my turn.
Okay. Nyloth, your turn.
Is it possible I could use Thorn Whip but forgo growing the thorn parts to try and pull Evelyn out?
Maybe. You've never done that before.
Yeah. So that's what I'd like to try and do. So hopefully it not damage as much.
Make an
Like use it
Arcana
as
check.
like a... Okay.
You know that that's not going to work.
Okay.
If anything, you would just pull the ooze closer to you.
I'm a spider climb and get out the way on the wall.
Okay.
And that's all I do.
All right, Seraphina.
I am rifling through my spells. um. I don't know if I have anything that can help aside from also just trying to grab her. Fuck it, I'm just gonna try and grab her. Excuse me. I'm gonna just reach in and try to grab her out.
Deck save. And athletics. You managed to yank her free.
Yes! I fling her backward.
And you take 2 points of acid damage in the process. Ammo.
Okay,
Like I said, you have to stick your arms in there. But
that's fine.
you like saw the kind of like holes that were reforming where Danderfluff had stuck her arms, so you kind of like used the same, you know what I mean? So, made it a bit easier. And does that complete your turn?
Reached into the ooze hole that was like closing up. I'm gonna spider climb up the wall and move over here.
Okay. And what was your initiative? 10?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna take a free.
Okay.
And miss.
Ha.
Reached out with a false foot. Or...
A cephalopod.
no.
No. Something like that.
A little arm.
Really? None of you guys? Pseudopod? Come on. False
Oh,
foot?
that's what I meant.
Yeah, I remember having
I'm
that
bad with words.
conversation a while back, and
Yeah.
the other day I was trying to think of that word again, and I couldn't, and it was really aggravating me.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, I should write that down.
And knowing is half the battle.
Pseudopod.
Means false foot. Eveline!
I'm actually kind of sad you got me out of there. I really wanted to try using radiant consumption on something. I think it would look fucking cool.
You still could.
You're gonna
Well,
eat
you
the
can jump
ooze?
back in if you want.
Mickey can
I'll
help
just
push you in.
grab you out again.
Scruffles, what you gonna do?
I'm trying to think of something creative to make with Phantasmal Force, and my brain is just pooping out on me.
When gelatinous cube done come for you.
What would a gelatinous cube be afraid of?
Nothing, it's a fucking ooze. It doesn't.
Yeah, can I roll like Arcana to even know if like 'cause these are
You will roll
spells
Arcana.
that have to take root in something's mind and it doesn't really have a mind, so.
Cannot be blinded, charmed, deafened, exhausted, frightened, or prone.
Okay.
It does not have a mind to effect.
But I could. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing in there said.
His one true enemy is probably the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Think about it.
But Phantasmal Force, like that's just
Phantasmal Force isn't gonna work.
okay. Okay, thank you. What about Vicious Mockery?
Nope.
Cool.
It
I'm
is
useless.
immune to insults.
Alright, I guess I just shoot my crossbow at it.
Your mother is a disgusting blob. Nope, doesn't care.
Alright, roll to hit.
How are oozes born?
No.
That's a hit.
Oh.
Really low AC.
You see the crossbow bolt sink into the center of the gelatinous mass and slowly begin to dissolve.
I just say, oh, fuck, and like move back, hide behind Garrett. What are we gonna do?
And
I'll take
I'll
care of it.
chime in and say, "Oh, it's good to see you again, Evelyn." I'm
Hi,
down.
Solus.
It is your turn, Mickey.
Yeah, I will
And
stand
that's
up,
soulless, not soulless. You know,
say hello
Jim
to
Forrest.
Evelyn.
Soulless.
Or,
How'd you get out of the rope?
oh shit, I'm tied with rope, right? I'm bound with rope.
are.
You're right.
With a 15 survival roll.
Well, I will I will come to and then immediately realize I'm tied up, and I will try. So here's one question: am I aware of all the positive and negative effects of everything that I can do now?
No.
Okay. Am I aware of the positive effects? What effects exactly am I aware of?
I'm gonna say you're aware of all the abilities, but you don't know of any potential downsides to them.
All right, gotcha. Then I will expend my last 2 key points to heal up Evelyn. So I'd be a Cure Wounds level 2. Oh, I gotta change the modifier. And this should work. Roll the 2d8 plus 4.
Nice.
Okay.
Level 2. So you healed 15. I lost 15. I assume.
Yeah, as you do this, you can basically feel like your life energy, your ki force, like being sapped out of you and transferring into Evelyn.
Okay.
So you lose 15 hit points.
Yeah.
Scruffles, you gain 15.
Wow.
And I will be shocked, but I won't say anything because Mickey's too stubborn to admit that anything bad could have happened from this. He's gonna stand up and say, how do we take this thing down?" He'll yell out.
You can't stand up.
I'll try. I'll struggle like a pig at the slaughter and try and escape from my bonds.
All right. So you're trying to like wriggle free?
Yeah, like trying to wriggle out and just
That'll be acrobatics.
Okay.
Acrosomatics, would you?
All right.
14. I'd say that you're able to get yourself into a standing position, but you're still restrained.
That is fair. So yeah, I'll stand up and I'll just I'll be cautious. I won't do anything else. I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Now it's time for Gleaming the Cube. With,
Is it a cube or a rectangle?
Buckle,
rectangle.
probably the only other one here who got that reference. Christian Slater like a motherfucker. It surges forward. Danderfluff and Seraphina make dexterity saves.
I am going to use my inspiration on this.
All right. And you both failed.
No, you didn't let me finish. Wait, I'm going to use my legendary resistance to pass.
You don't get legendary actions.
You said I got one. Once a day.
Oh, the once a day? Okay. Then yeah, that's fine. Then you need to move out of the way.
Boop.
There
I'm
you
still
go.
on the wall. I'm hugging the wall. I'm like, ah! It starts coming at me, and I'm just like, shh, shh, shh.
Or is the wall hugging you? It
wall's
screams,
hugging
or
me.
it does not
I
know.
also have one other question. Did you give me back any of my items, like ring of protection or bag of holding or any of that?
No, I don't
Okay.
believe so.
So I'll adjust my armor class accordingly.
All right, so Danderfluff, you are going to take 10 points of acid damage as this thing just surges forward, fills up the hallway all around you, and you feel your skin beginning to melt. I'm sure you would scream if you were able, but you can't breathe, so if you did, it'd just make a little bubble. Woo! Back to the top, Garrett Reeves. Wait, how is Garrett at the top of the initiative order?
Who
It's
knows?
Okay.
like an opposite day or something.
Danderfluff screams and like a bubble slowly leaves
just-
the ooze, and then
okay.
when it pops, the scream happens.
And Seraphina, you're up on the wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you and Garrett can share a square.
Give me one
I'm
sec.
like, I'm like clinging to the wall. I'm like, hey.
Clarifying where Mickey's gear was because we didn't take it. Danderfluff's trapped inside. I am going to cast Branding Smite. I am going to attack and presumably no advantage, huh? Given the nature of how close we're together.
Yeah, no advantage.
Okay.
Based on how close you are together and also the nature of the beast.
Yep, that
But
makes
20
sense.
is definitely a hit.
Okay, so five whole damage, and then it's 6. Wonderful.
So
Oh boy,
that's 11 total, yeah?
from the first hit. Yep,
Alright.
and no,
10 is a hit.
10's a hit. Woo!
You're hitting an ooze that's covering the entire full hallway, so all you have to do is swing at the space in front of you, basically. So it's really hard to miss this thing.
How do I consistently get less on my fucking two-handed strikes than I do on my main? God damn.
There's just no justice in the world, Buckle. There's just
There's
no justice.
So that's 15 total, and I'm going to stand my ground here and try to push back against the creeping of the ooze.
Okay. So you're kind
That
of
sounds like a
taking
bad-
defensive posture best you can.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you because you didn't move. Danderfluff?
Acidic smuckers.
What are my choices here besides?
You cannot breathe. You are restrained. And you need to try to escape, basically. So it's a strength check.
You can do it.
All right.
I believe.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Okay. Do you want to move forward or back?
I'd go forward.
All right, hold on 1 second. I need to do some math. All right, so that's... Okay. So you just, like, put your fucking heel to the ground and just, like, anime leap forward and slowly burst out the other side. And that was your action for the turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna take out my great axe then,
Okay.
and that would be my turn. Well, could I use a? Would I be able, instead of taking out my great axe, could I take out a potion?
Yes. You certainly may.
All right.
All
Guess
right.
who's not getting bardic inspiration? Garrett.
And
Was
does
it
that...
2d4 plus 2?
Well, you can pull the potion out, but you're gonna have to
Okay.
wait until next round to take it.
Okay.
But a standard potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2, yes. Nyloth.
I'm gonna peek my head around the corner. So I gotta just go move myself. Can I thorn whip around the corner? Like, because I'm on the wall, just be like,
If you'd like.
okay.
That's a hit. And I take it you're gonna forego the pulling it closer?
Yeah, didn't think I would be able to anyway. Like, just,
Well,
Like-
I'm assuming that you're not going to want to, even if you could.
yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage. Noted. And does that complete your turn?
Yeah, I like look back down.
Okay. You'll have to dip back around the corner because there's too many people in that square. Like Mickey and Evelyn together, like I'll kind of allow Evelyn to share space with somebody because she's small. But...
I am small.
And Nyloth, make a perception check. Okay. Noted. Seraphina, it's your turn.
Yay! 1 sec. I'm gonna. 2 seconds. Trying to find the page. Okay. Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna Scorching Ray this mofo.
Ray.
Okay.
Alright.
Your attacks are
number
at
1.
disadvantage.
Ray number 1. Yes!
Hit.
Ray number 2.
Hit.
Ray number 3. Yes.
Hit. Your damage has been noted.
Yes. And we're really compacted into this hallway. I guess I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. And next we've got Eveline Toulon.
I can only cast it on one person, right? Bardic inspiration. Yes. Okay. Hold on.
my pencil.
Okay. Then I cast Bardic Inspiration on Buckle.
Oh.
And that's what, a d6?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled for it. It was between Garrett or Danderfluff.
Oh, it's
What
not
up,
even
Dust?
being considered.
Nope,
Aren't
not.
you still tied up?
What's up, DB2?
Yeah, your eyes still tied up.
All right. Does that complete your turn, Evelyn? All right, Mickey.
Oh, I lied. It doesn't. I moved back.
I'm gonna say, hey, could someone please cut me out of this rope? It's kind of bullshit.
Nope.
And then I'm gonna keep trying to wriggle free from it.
Okay. Make another acrobatics check.
Okay.
You managed to wriggle your way free.
All right. I'll wriggle my way free, and
That'll be your action for the round.
that's fine. Oh boy. Okay. Then I'm not gonna really know what to do, and I'm just gonna pat Garrett on the back and be like, "Yeah, man, you got this," and I'm gonna just back up.
Okay.
Like, let me see so I can actually see. Oh yeah, no, I'm blind. I can't see. Damn, I don't have the dark vision anymore. I'm gonna back up there.
Okay. You're in the same square as Evelyn, which is
Back
fine.
up.
You can
Yeah.
stay in the same square if you'd like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I will. After that comment from Evelyn, I'm gonna just awkwardly stay. in the
Looming
same-
over her.
Yeah. And I'm gonna kind of not taunt her, but show off my dark black new unicorn horn.
All right. And does that complete your turn?
Yeah.
Kind of want to intimidate him. Be all creepy. Do the same thing I did in town with the doll. And make him move away from me.
I'll start saying a prayer to Asmodeus to counter your intimidation.
All
I don't
right.
know if I can even do that right now.
Garrett and Seraphina make dexterity saving throws. Pass. And pass. Y'all gonna have to move back. And Danderfluff, you can take a free.
I've got my potion in my hand. Will I still be able to do an action?
You could still swing with your weapon or
Okay.
unarmed strike.
Alright. What would I do if I just wanted... No, I'm not going to try and punch it. I'll just... swing.
Okay. And roll your damage. Okay.
I didn't rage, so it's just 15.
It's actually going to be less than that because you're not using both hands. So I'm giving you like a damage penalty basically, but you do manage to hit.
Okay.
So. And Garrett and Seraphina, you're going to have to move 1 square further back, past Nyloth.
Can I occupy the same space as Nyla? 'Cause I'm on
You
the
may.
wall.
I'm also on the wall. Are you on the other wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Garrett, you can stand in between them if you want.
Wait. There we go.
Perfect.
This is.
Or high-fiving across and like over Garrett's head, like
Like
yeah.
right above his head, like.
Now's not the
Mickey sees
time.
the high five. Mickey sees the high five go down and gets sad.
Back to the top. Garrett, your
Bye.
turn.
Yeah.
Ah, God, this sucks. This sucks real bad.
It's awfully tight in here.
Okay. Bonus action of divine favor.
I don't believe you.
Gives me an additional D4 on damage, radiant damage. Um,
That's it.
I'll do the 2d4. Well, see how many hits I get.
Hit.
So 10 physical, 5 radiant.
Noted.
Just fucking boom, boom, slam it into it. It's also glowing because I hit it with branding smite. I don't know if that affects anything.
Oh,
But
okay. It makes it
It's actually
easier to
shedding
see.
light.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It can't go invisible.
It helps me a lot because I can't really see.
You just see this glowing fucking ooze come slopping around the corner. Danderfluff, your turn.
I'm going to drink that potion. And get 6 back. And then I'm going to throw the bottle down. And can I do like 2 motions here? Like, I not take it like not take a turn, but put my axe back and then like grab a javelin. If I don't move.
You can drop your axe and take out a javelin.
I don't know if she would do that. I'll just stow my. She wouldn't throw her axe, so I'll just put it on the back,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Yeah, you can get the javelin out. You just won't be able to throw it this round if you
Yep.
do it that way. Whereas if you dropped your great axe, you could pull the javelin and throw it.
Okay, yeah, I would. She's not gonna drop her axe,
Okay.
so she would put that down and grab a javelin, and that'd be my turn.
All right. Next, we've got Nyloth. Make a perception check. Okay. You smell something burning.
Which direction?
Seems to be coming from you.
I'm gonna move onto the ceiling and disengage this way.
Okay.
I have a feeling I know what this is.
Uh-oh.
I'll let you roll an investigation. Bag smoking.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna guess it's the crown, and I dump it out.
How exactly? Are you just dumping out the contents of your bag? Or are you going to reach in, grab it, and toss it out?
I wouldn't touch it. It might burn your hand. You probably end up dropping the bag anyway.
Can I use Druidcraft to make vines pull it out?
Maybe next turn, because you've already used your
Okay.
action, so you wouldn't be able to cast a spell anyway.
Okay, I'm just gonna be on the ceiling and in the next 6 seconds, I'll do that.
Seraphina. It's your turn. Do what you want to do. Scruffles can't tell you who to sock it to. But she probably will anyway, because she has strong opinions on socks. Don't give me that look. Like, you don't have strong opinions on socks? Come on. Come on.
I think that who has time to match socks? And
Yeah,
everyone
I'm
should
with you
always wear
100%
fun
on that.
socks.
If you wear matching socks, you've got way too much time on your hands.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I have a sock day 4 times a year every 3 months. I donate all my socks, every single one, and I buy all brand new socks. And then the next month I'm walking on air, and then I repeat that cycle every 3 months. I call it my sock day, and I look forward to it immensely every 3 months.
Doesn't mean all your socks have to match when you're
Whenever I
wearing
clean
them.
my socks, I bleach them every time and use fabric softener. Yeah, I'm in.
So, Serafina, what are you doing?
Wearing mismatched socks. No. I always do. Not on purpose. I'm gonna. I think I'll Scorching Ray again. That seems like it did something. Maybe. I mean, I don't
And
know
your
how I
attacks
would
are at
tell.
disadvantage.
I don't know how I would tell because it's an ooze and it like doesn't have a mouth to go, ah, that hurts. So, oh, also since it's the beginning of my turn, regeneration, heal. Okay, it tastes like burning.
I'm Idaho.
It tastes like grandma. Okay, so first bolt. Ooh, biscuits.
That's it.
Lots of sevens. Okay.
Just
second-
roll, I'll let you know if it misses. You're probably not gonna miss. Roll your damage.
Yeah, I hit with an 8, so.
And third. Even with disadvantage, I'm rolling good. Okay.
Alright. 23 damage.
And-
Noted.
I'm gonna climb up to the ceiling. And I don't care if it takes a free, because I'm just gonna move away from it.
It's gonna.
That's a miss.
Alright.
Ha! Take that, ooze.
Eveline!
Could I have rolled something to know what's going on with Nyloth right now?
Perception with disadvantage. There's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. That's what I figured.
Now you don't notice.
Okay. I just move back probably here.
Stop. I need to
Ow.
make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You are only going to take half of this.
Joy.
Uh-oh.
So you take 11 points of damage
Ouch.
as you step on that particular tile, and it just goes click, tick, tick, boom! And the floor underneath you just explodes, sending a hail of shrapnel upwards and outwards. But
Hail.
I'll say that you probably managed to like flatten yourself against the wall, kind of, you know, become as small a target as possible. So that was your dexterity save. But
Do
you
I have
are.
to stay on this square? Or...
I'll let you move 5 feet either direction.
Ah.
But you are also not knocked prone.
Okay. Oh, you rolled 2 10s. That's nice.
Yeah. And a 2. 2 helped balance it out. Could have been worse.
Imagine if he had rolled just all ones, you only would have taken 1 damage or 2 damage?
1. It's rounded down.
I take out my violin again, start playing, and give Bardic Inspiration to Danderfluff.
You cannot, because you cannot see Danderfluff.
Oh.
In the other hallway.
If you put it on him, does it remove it from me?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like Hunter's Mark.
Because I have 4.
It just lasts 10 minutes, and then you have to use it within that 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I just crossbow.
What's going on, Notorious PIG? Crossbowing?
Mm-hmm.
You see it sink into the ooze and slowly begin to dissolve.
Can I roll like an insight? Like, is this doing anything?
You've never fought one of these before. Save your roll. Or just roll for 20, basically.
What, like a insight?
Just roll a d20.
Oh.
You don't know.
Hippity
And-
Okey-dokey.
Last but not least, Mickey.
All right, so I was facing that direction that Nyloth is. I would like to also see if I noticed what's going on with the crowd.
You can make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, even though I was facing that direction?
Well,
though
he's
you're
also
facing
on the
that
ceiling,
direction.
and I'm in front of him on the
Yeah,
ceiling.
I don't know. I have to ask.
There's a lot
And
going
like
on.
the crown's not out; it's still in the
Yeah, you
sky.
don't notice.
I forgot to roll with disadvantage, so there we go.
Yeah, you don't notice.
Okay, then by golly,
Oh, by gosh, by golly.
Hey, not very good.
Holly jolly Christmas.
Mickey's
year.
going to just run and oh boy. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Would where we met Asmodeus be a place I am extremely familiar with?
You're familiar with it.
We've only been
Okay.
there once.
I just want to
I
ask that
wouldn't
for
say
future reference.
extremely.
I will just stay right here. I'll move one step to here, and I will ready an action to get out of people's ways.
Okay. So you're just holding an action to move if you need to?
Yeah, to dodge, holding a dodge action.
Okay. Noted.
Because Monk's not really too useful and against the ooze.
All right, Garrett. Make a dexterity save. That is a pass. So you'll have to move to where Mickey is. Mickey, you'll have to move back. You can share a square with either Seraphina or Nyloth.
I'm on the ceiling, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
And Garrett, it is your
Nice
turn,
having
sir.
Spider climb.
I'm gonna keep smashing away at this. Do any of my hits seem like they're doing anything?
Well, you're smashing big chunks of ooze away, and the radiant
Okay.
damage is certainly causing bits of it to evaporate.
Okay, so
You're definitely making progress.
okay, I don't want to keep doing that if I wasn't making any headway. Oh, hey, I got a good hit.
Hey, there you go, Jim.
Bam,
Bam.
bam, and then an additional 2d4. Bam.
So what's the total on that?
23.
23. Flavor it.
Oh, cool. So I just want to hit it so hard that like a crack starts to open it. It goes all the way down and around the corner to Dannerfluff. And he just sees like the crack go.
Yeah, you just see it split and slowly just start discorporating. Just
As soon as I'm just gonna look at my javelin and
end
I'm gonna immediately
combat.
start backing away.
I'm gonna run around the corner, making sure that Dannerfluff is okay because I still have movement.
I
Okay,
wouldn't go any further
so-
down the hallway than that, though.
Hold on, just so we do things in order. Trip, you were kind of at the ready to try and do something. So what are you gonna do?
See if like I can use Druidcraft to like sort of like make vines, grab the crown and pull it out.
Make an Arcana roll. You are. Is that what you do?
Yeah. And I'm guessing it's on fire or something.
It is white hot.
I toss it at Mickey's head. It's his deity, his crown, his problem.
I am right underneath him too.
Nikki, you had a dodge action readied, so you can step out of the way.
Nope, I refused to because I was gonna go for the crown anyways. But I don't want it to land on my head. I want to try and
Catch it?
catch it.
Okay. Make
boy.
a dexterity saving throw.
Is there any way I could try to intervene and mage hand it?
Um,
I'm just like swearing in
And
far
if I'm aware of my teleport ability, I want to try to immediately teleport to where I met Asmodeus.
That's more than a mile away.
Is it more than a mile away?
We fell for a real long time.
I forgot how far away we fell.
also, you're moving between the planes at that point. That's
That is also
definitely more
valid
than a
point.
mile.
Yeah. Okay.
But To answer your question, Evelyn, you can also roll a dexterity save to try and intercept. You are unable to. But Mickey, you do grab it, and as soon as it touches your hands, it stops glowing immediately and is cool to the touch.
I will put it in the bag of holding.
I yell out immediately, Garrett! He has the crown!
And I just shout out,
I still think we should try to get something.
hey, Asmodeus, if you're listening, I have the crown. I need to get to you. Let me know. I have the crown. And I'm gonna be backing away. I'm backing away.
If you want to give him the crown, put it in the bag.
Because, you know, big, scary deity dude, totally be trusted.
A bag?
Totally to be trusted.
Yes, right
Okay.
here.
Yeah, then hold out the bag.
How do we know something?
And I walk
bad's
over and
not
I'll
gonna
put the
happen
crown
to
in
us?
the bag.
Wow,
Okay,
I'm surprised.
so you walk up, you place the crown in the bag, and with a simple burst of flame, which there is no heat, no fire damage or anything like that, just a whiff of fire and sulfur and brimstone, and the bag has disappeared.
This doesn't make us square for selling your soul.
I have a bad feeling.
Hail,
about
motherfucker,
this.
and far common.
I have a very bad.
God, it
feeling
deals
about
doesn't want to
this.
make a deal. What kind of shit's this?
How do
Open
we
session.
know that was his and he didn't just want to get his hands on it for extremely nefarious purposes?
I'm gonna run around the corner to check, see if everyone's okay.
Or we come face to face and we're just like, Danderfluff, are you alright? Good.
Noting, Evelyn, are you all right? I heard an explosion, and you look
Singed?
Fiend is fine, you fiends.
She's
Not
probably got like a
pristine.
bit of like marble dust like on her shoulders. Like she's like that old school commercial for Rice Krispie treats where the lady throws the flour in her face. Not quite like that, but you got a little bit of
I just like,
little bit of residue.
I pressed to digitate stuff like off of me and I was like, just a trap.
Very good.
At least yours didn't take you into another plane.
True. Very true.
I would like to ask the.
I think I'm done with gods for now.
Hey, could someone hook me up with a heal?
I have a feeling you
I'm
won't
feeling
be done with
kinda
that for now.
weak.
I like come around the corner, look him right in the eyes, and cast healing word on myself.
Wow.
Oh, that's cold. After I healed you. in
That's
battle.
as cold as ice.
Why don't you ask your deity for a heal?
That's actually a good point. I'm gonna close my eyes and like bow my head and Asmodeus, if you're listening, could you
doing it wrong.
please some healing?
Make a religion roll.
Need more
Something
goats.
tells me Asmodeus isn't exactly the Healy type.
You receive no response.
No, I assume he's busy right now.
I'm just
You've
gonna
already
keep
given
staying
me
on the
so
ceiling
much.
and climbing.
The infernal archduke you are trying to reach is not available. Leave a message after the tone.
Oh, speaking of which, my mom got a letter from Satan today and some bumper stickers.
Cool. I never got any bumper stickers from Satan.
It even looked like it was signed in blood by Satan.
Is
Does
that what
anybody
was in the
wanna-
manila envelope
Call
on
the
table?
police.
Does anybody want to
Apparently
touch
it's from
my
Adult
horn?
Swim or something.
Anybody want to touch my horn?
No, please get it away.
Huh?
I'm on the ceiling, by the way, so I don't know if you can reach me from there.
His horn's out and he's trying to make me touch it. Rape. Rape.
Yeah, my my jet black
It's okay,
unicorn.
we're
like
up on the
horn.
ceiling. We'll be fine.
Come on, somebody wants to touch it. Danderfluff, I know you're not a wuss. Come
And
on,
if not, I'll just poison him. My bite.
feel it.
I want to look at him,
Necrotic.
then
rage.
just give a little and turn my head back away.
Wow, getting
How
shunned.
about we How about we stop this and get out of this fucking infernal hall that keeps trying to kill us?
Mickey feels sad.
You might want to be careful going down this hallway.
I am readying my
Might
great
wanna
axe
Keep a little more
and
than passive
looking very,
perception.
very, very danger sensey at the floor.
Okay.
I would also like to look very hard for traps from the ceiling's point of view.
Trip, before Nyloth moves away, I'd actually put a hand out to hold him back so he hangs back with me.
Okay. I was just gonna scuttle by everyone.
Yeah, well, as people move off, I'm just going to hold you back for a moment.
Okay.
What's the like range on like trap checking if like you're doing insight rolls or whatever it is to check?
Depends on the situation, and also it's not insight to find traps, it's either investigation or you're relying on your passive perception. But passive perception is not always going to show all traps. For example,
That's why we
like,
should investigate.
if you don't know shit about Arcana, you know what I mean? You're not gonna notice like a very subtle magical glyph on the floor that would result in a magical trap. You know what I mean? So it's a bit open as far as like finding traps goes in 5th edition.
Yeah, I tell the people's Danderfluff and Evelyn like we should definitely be keeping a much closer eye as we proceed because we almost just died several times.
You're up on the wall, on the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'll look at the ground. You check the ceilings.
Okay. I'll
think-
check like the ceilings and the walls.
If I'm correct, they've all been around 45, 50 feet apart.
Okay.
I have really
so,
small feet. That's different size.
So, Garrett, you had something you wanted to do with Nyloth?
Yeah, I want to just quietly whisper to him that keep his eye on Mickey, and the moment he does anything untoward, web him up.
Don't worry. I'm keeping my eye on all of you.
Let's catch up to the others.
I just stare at him as he walks.
Spider trip. Spider trip.
Where was the trap last time? Was it here? Where did it start? Or here? There?
It wasn't a
Okay.
trap, it was a gelatinous cube.
1, 2, 3. It's still kind of a trap. Every like 9 blocks or whatever, you've got to be more careful.
We should be checking
Oops.
every like 10-15 feet just to be safe.
Mickey will realize
That was
he's
a good
forgotten to move his
investigation.
token, and will. Mickey will
Mine's
follow up the
only
behind though.
one.
He'll pull up the
I only
rear.
have a +1 to my investigation.
Yeah, same. Only a +1.
Yep, make sure your token is updated
I have a +2.
in the correct position.
So if I were to roll investigation, how big of an area would I be able to check?
I'm not going to tell you that,
Okay.
because it varies
well,
from location to location.
I'm gonna investigate from up here.
But typically it's only within 5 feet around you.
Oh. Well, I'm on the ceiling, so I can just like. I would try to stay above Danderfluff, so I'm gonna move over there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate in front of us.
Yeah, if she's saying that she's going to investigate, I'll help with it. Looking forward as well.
I'm
Just make an
searching
investigation
intently.
roll.
I don't want to be.
You see
almost
no
dead again.
traps.
Looks clear.
This house is clear.
Was that a voice we just heard?
Again.
No.
Okay.
That was from Poltergeist.
Okay.
Caroline!
Okay, wait. I'm gonna do another one.
So, yeah, after
Wait.
you, Nyloth.
Mm. Nope. Oh, biscuits.
You do not see any traps.
Okay.
I'm just following everyone on the ceiling.
Okay, another.
If we're like doing it like this, I'm going to be on my hands and knees just crawling, looking.
And
Do
it's
not
best
see
if I
any
stay at the
traps.
back, because I can see farthest down the hallway if anything comes up from behind.
Okay, again.
Again.
Again. Boop. Nope.
Danderfluff. The tile in front of you appears to contain a switch.
I wave my hand. Stop!
Stop.
Move back behind Garrett.
And it's about time you guys finally found a trap. It's only been 5 levels. You've been subscribing to the Loki Pally method of finding traps.
I want to pull
Just
out
trigger
my
them, then you know where they
Tinker's
are.
Yeah, it's more exciting that way.
I want to pull out my
I don't
Tinker's
know.
tools and imagine they have like that little, you know, the Toy Story glasses that
Yep.
get smaller so you can do percentage.
Jeweler's loop.
Yep, and then look at it and see if I can figure out how to.
It's a
I need that
pressure.
I've
It's a
run
pressure
into.
plate.
Okay.
They've all had to have higher DCs than 16.
So basically,
That I've run
you
into.
step on it, it triggers the trap. The weight of your body would trigger it.
We gotta go over this.
Stand back. I'm gonna try something.
Okay, you don't have to tell me twice.
And I want to take out a shield and throw it on it.
What kind of shield is it?
Just a normal, basic shield.
Okay. Roll dexterity. Should be fairly simple, but you might over or under throw it. Yep. So, you take the shield, fling it up in the air, lands on that square, you hear a click, and now I have to make some attack rolls.
Uh-oh. I'm on the ceiling. Let it be known, I'm up on the ceiling.
Oh, I
And
know.
I'm behind Garrett.
She is.
So, we are going to do...
No, she's like above you.
This one is on Danderfluff. Second one on Danderfluff. Second one misses. I take it.
Yes.
Next one is on Garrett.
How much cover do I provide the people behind me?
Don't forget about your
Full
bardic
cover for-
inspiration's probably gonna be gone soon, so you should use that.
Full cover for Evelyn, but no cover for Serafina.
Okay. I can't use Bardic Inspiration for armor
I
class,
don't-
can I?
No.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
didn't think so.
But just use it on something.
But I missed you anyway. Bounces off your shield, and Serafina.
I love the shield.
17?
Ha! Miss.
Okay. And Ewok, I need you to make a Constitution save.
You can use bardic inspiration on saves.
I will use the bardic inspiration on the
Is it before or after
Yes.
you know what happens, though?
You can use it after you roll it, but before the DM says if you passed or failed.
So it's a D6.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So an 8.
Oh.
Okay.
Poison arrows.
Okay. You take a total of 12 damage, 7 of which is poison damage. As a series of holes in this wall open up and fire bolts out at you. Like crossbow bolts.
As soon as
So,
I get
just-
shot, I'm just like, that was a good idea.
Click. Little holes open up and toot 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 toot. Just shot crossbow bolts down the hallway.
Does the trap look like it resets, or does it just, like, those holes stay open and... Like,
Because Danderfluff was standing right there, make a perception check. Just a normal roll, Danderfluff. It did, in fact, reset.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I would tell the party
we gotta go over.
as I'm picking needles out of my body.
I have an idea.
It's just a single crossbow bolt.
Oh, okay.
I
It
have an
wasn't
idea.
darts, it was crossbow bolts.
I have an idea.
Are you gonna tell us what it is, or?
Yeah, I know. It's just like, mm.
Me and Nyloth can pass people from the square below me. I pick them up, pass them over to Nyloth, and Nyloth puts them down on the other side of the trap. Otherwise, people are gonna have to try to run and jump over it, and hope they don't land on it.
Okay.
I am aware of my teleportability, right? Before I.
Correct.
Okay. I just want to make
He
sure.
can teleport to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
That
So
would be
I got a new ability. You guys might be interested in checking out. You two spider climb across. I can teleport the rest of you over there.
Wait, does it affect anyone you're touching, or is it just yourself?
It can be me and up to 3 willing participants.
Oh, well, that works. Provided
All
that
thanks to this bad
you
boy
don't
right here.
land in the wrong spot.
What are you milking your shower head?
Yeah, every time Mickey refers to his horn, he does. He does.
You thought I
Infinitely.
forgot, didn't you, Ewok? You thought we all
First
forgot.
fucking session, and there's a fucking gif of me bukkake myself.
I just
I
look
like
at
to
like
keep things
Seraphina or
classy.
Garrett, and I'm just like, one of you just toss me over.
Hey, no, I think it's time Mickey shows his.
If
And
you
I
don't
pick up
want,
Clementine.
Oh, fine, you're not even gonna give me a chance.
don't want Mickey
Alright,
to
fine,
help
fuck
you,
you
then
guys.
yeah,
I'll
sure.
just teleport myself over there.
Okay. Where are you teleporting to? Just the end of the hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. You have used your daily use of teleport.
Yep. Yeah. See, told you I can
everyone will
teleport.
be easy enough. She's very light.
All thanks to this bad boy right here.
Lewd. So, what are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll help
We'll
Seraphina
pass
pick
these
them up
along
and
and
move them.
Move them over.
What's your strength, Nyloth?
10. So I'll help move Danderfluff.
Tenderfluff's heavy, isn't she?
Not
Doesn't she have like a lot of
particularly.
gear? Oh, okay.
And hold on, Ammo, what's your strength?
18.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna
I'll
do.
take Garrett. He's probably
Ammo.
the heaviest.
Ammo. Well, the way we're gonna do this is Trip, you're basically gonna be assisting Ammo, so you'll be giving Ammo advantage on her athletics checks to lift them over.
Okay, I'll...
I'm trying to do
Oh,
this with the
okay.
least number of rolls as possible, so we'll just do it that way. All right, so
I'm helping Seraphina.
who's going across first?
I will.
Who first?
Okay,
Okay.
Seraphina, athletics roll with advantage.
Okay.
Good enough.
She's light. She's tiny. Well, not tiny. Just very small.
Next.
Who's next? Dan?
Next, Debbie.
They all go next.
Okay.
Another athletics roll.
I look over at Mickey and I say, maybe it's not the best idea to stand there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. What was that? I couldn't hear you over the sound of my horn being awesome.
You know what? Never mind. Stand right there. You put your back up against the wall. That'd be great.
All right, who's next? Garrett, I think you're the only one left.
Mhm.
All right, this
Looks
one's
like.
going to be a bit tougher. A big armor-clad paladin.
Here we go. Wait. Okay.
Please roll a 1 so that he falls on it.
Fucking nailed
I
it.
don't know.
I just pick him up with one arm and like, here you go.
For
This
that,
is what this is like. Woo!
She grabs his arms and I grab his legs and we're like just walking on the ceiling.
all right, so Ammo, for that well-timed out-of-combat 20, I will give you inspiration. As
Yay.
you like reach down and like you know when you're doing like pinky promise with somebody, like you just link pinkies and just like daintily lift him over like he's nothing, and then you flex.
Yeah. While hanging upside down from the ceiling by my feet, I'm just like, yeah.
Evelyn, roll perception with advantage.
We did it.
You see a small platform set at the end of the hallway.
I call out to the rest of the group. There's something at the end of the hall.
There
It's
still
al-
could be more traps.
It's like raised up off the floor, but only about 6 inches. So could
Something-
very easily step up onto it.
Something meaning what?
You guys want me to go
A
up
platform,
inspect it? I can go check
about
it
6
out.
inches off the ground.
Want me to go check it out?
Sure, run right at it.
All right. I'll go and check it out, although I am blind.
I move
Well,
back
you're
here.
not blind, you just don't have a light source.
Yeah, I mean, I am, all intents and purposes, blind. So I assume down this hallway?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I want to tap Evelyn on the shoulder to like peek around the corner so we can watch.
Yeah, we peek.
Yeah, I'm gonna just I'm gonna stop right here, make an investigation check, just in the area in front of me.
Okay, disadvantage because you can't see.
That is perfectly reasonable.
You see no
Excellent.
traps.
All right, and then I'm going to just proceed right in front of it. Take a look at it.
Okay. You can see that it has some type of arcane markings scrawled onto the surface, like chiseled.
I just
into
like
it. Very
I look
artistic.
at Danderfluff, kind of disappointed. Like, oh.
Yeah. Hey, there's no traps down here. And I'm gonna step onto it.
Okay.
Can
Mickey
I roll
vanishes.
Arcana?
Make what?
Mickey vanishes.
Mickey
Fuck.
vanishes.
Well then.
Everyone's like, yes, let's leave the abyss. Let's leave.
I cast light on Clementine so that she's kind of glowing so people can see
I'm
to the end of
just
the hall.
gonna move your token somewhere, Mickey, so I can still grab it when we need to move to the next map. But you have vanished.
All right.
Fucking rogues.
I'm imagining
And
that
I'm
Arcana
sorry,
roll wasn't good enough.
Scruffles, what were you saying?
Arcana roll for this?
Yes. You got a 7?
7.
Well, you saw Mickey step on it and vanish in like a little blip of light, so probably a teleportation circle.
Okay. I just look back at them, kind of shrug, and go, I guess we're going.
Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck.
You guys can all go
Have
first.
fun.
I'm just moving you
Yeah,
guys
I
into
got it.
yeah. Evelyn
Yeah,
steps
I'm-
up on there and disappears. Bink.
Like Danderfluff is terrified to like stand on this, so she's just like, I just want to make sure everything's safe, and she's gonna be. Moving
Is there a way
everywhere,
that I can go
letting everyone
back
pass.
once I teleport away? Just
Scruffles, you're not on the map. Shh.
But if I go through, I would want to go back and be like, it's fine. Wiener?
Metagamer.
You don't know it's
Yeah,
fine.
what
It's
is
not
that?
metagaming!
What did they experience? Like, what
Yes!
while they're figuring out.
I actually have a checklist for know your role tropes, and Scruffles yelling at me. I can go ahead and check that off for tonight. You have a big old checkaroo
For at least 30
Bye.
seconds.
Being an ass
Big 50
monkey,
XP.
but hate you.
an ass monkey butt. I'll take. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll wear that shit. I'll put it on a t-shirt.
Why can't I just work? You know what? Oh,
Thank you, Libras.
could I have left Clementine on the other side?
No, because you did not tell me that you were doing so.
Ow.
So Garrett, what are you doing?
Is it obvious that Danderfluff is putting on a brave face, but still hesitant?
You can roll insight. I'll give you advantage because you know Danderfluff pretty well by this point.
Can I roll deception to just kind of try and find it?
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
I'll step past her and pat her on the shoulder and say, "Don't worry, it's as safe in here as anything else," and step backwards onto it.
Blink, you disappear.
Well, all the fiends are gone.
Son of a...
I'll keep passing on. Go
Our
ahead.
job here is
Go
done.
ahead.
Serafina, you're next.
I'm gonna like walk up and just like touch a toe to it.
Blink, you disappear. Oh, I gotta grab you on the other screen, sorry.
Just look at Nyla. Do you want to do this together?
I'm like Spider-Man hanging down, like, yes, you're my only friend left. We can't trust the others. One's unnatural, the others are fiends.
All right. Before I'm gonna,
Hey.
here, jump on my back, and we'll jump on it together.
Get on Danderfluff's back.
Okay. So you're like piggyback on a gnome. Yeah, so Danderfluff, you're
Draw on
like
a
at
gnome.
your waist, you're bent completely over just to keep him off the ground. Like you're looking straight down at the ground. and Trip's basically just sitting on your back.
All right, let's do
I
it.
imagine him like perched on there and not like koala.
Yeah, like perched.
And I step on it.
You both disappear. And it is at this point that I think it would be a stellar idea for us to take a break. What do you guys think? Good stop point to take a brief break?
Pretty righteous idea, bro.
Right, bro. Alright. So, don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to be right back. This break will give me a chance to move the characters onto the next map, and then we will be continuing our way through the Endless Maze. So, stick around, everybody. If you're new here, please hit that follow button. Makes me look good. And also, thanks, everybody, for coming out and watching. I hope you guys are having a good time. And we will be right back in 5. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize that, because I have 2 Roll20 windows open, and I had forgotten to mute one of them. So that's why you were hearing, like, crazy fucking echo on the music. My bad. So how is everybody in chat doing? I hope you guys are all having a great weekend as I knock everything over. Alright, guys. We'll be done with our break here shortly. But just wanted to note, make sure you guys come out tomorrow night. We have Whose Initiative Is It Anyway? Which is a 5th edition improv show where chat gets to decide premises that we roleplay around, and sometimes NPCs from different games show up, voiced by yours truly. So it's a lot of fun. It's been very, very successful, and I'm super happy about that. It's a good exercise for me as a DM and as a role player. And Nikki is one of our players. Everybody say hi, Nikki! And we have Kath as our sound engineer, who handles all of our audience sounds and other flavory type sounds. So everybody say hi, Kath! And, big news, next Sunday, for Divinity of Pain, we are going to have a crossover episode between the two groups. So it's going to be Divinity of Pain guest starring the people from Whose Initiative Is It Anyway? So that's going to get really, really, really cool. Very much looking forward to that. Again, that's going to be a week from today on the 16th. Thursday, we've got Know You're Dead, which is our zombie apocalypse survival horror. We were not able to play last week because we were missing a few people, and based on the type of game that is, like, it's kind of crucial to have everybody all together, so that, you know, everybody kind of gets a say in what happens. So, again, thank you all very much for watching. We will be getting back to the game momentarily. And yeah, eat your vegetables. They're good for you. Alright guys, we are back. Let me get everybody unmuted. Welcome back, everyone. Cut the music. And put on our ambient sounds. Alright. So, I am about to move you guys to the new map. Please do not move your characters until I'm able to get you on screen.
Did you guys see that Joe Mag?
Cam will be off for a couple more minutes, but I am back.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you guys see that Joe Magniololo wants to make a D&D movie?
Who?
Nice.
The guy from he played the werewolf in
Joe Man
True Blood.
Ganiello.
Yep.
And is
Oh, him. Oh,
Tapped
he's
for Death
pretty. I like him. He's a hottie. I would watch it.
oh, I thought the moving us down to the other part of the hallway was a troll. But
No.
he just hadn't moved us yet.
Yeah.
Correct.
I saw your expression. I was like, I'm not going to explain it to him.
Well, it was the endless maze, and he even said endless maze just before we stepped on it. So
Are we live? Oops.
Yeah.
it's all right. This is
Yes,
valid.
we are back. We are live.
Talking
Thank you,
We
everybody, for
talked
about
waiting
how
through
hot Joe is.
our
It
short
was
break.
relevant. D&D.
So,
As
Open
long as
session.
Marlon Wayans isn't in it, I'm on board.
There's a lot of shirtless pictures of him on Google Images.
I'm surprised it's not only just shirtless pictures.
He was really
For that
good,
guy.
and there's a really good episode with him in How I Met Your Mother.
I didn't watch all of them. So
It was
I
in
can't
one
say.
of the good seasons.
large stone slabs make up the tiles of the floor and walls and ceiling,
Anywho,
which is 20 feet high. And it is open
did
session.
dog die?
You see a...
Ugler?
Fog Day.
PM?
Probably
Shit, I'm
muted.
sorry. I forgot to unmute fucking PC, so I've been talking to myself for like the past 10 minutes. Okay.
Oh, good. So you did hear everything we were saying.
No, I heard you. You didn't hear me.
Oh, okay.
So, you find yourselves in a new location. Large stone slabs make up the tiles of the floor, walls, and ceiling. The ceiling is 20 feet high, and in front of you, you see a very ornate-looking archway.
Is there anything on the archway? Like writing or...
Roll investigation.
I don't know where it is.
Well, you're gonna have to find it. What up, Ivalon? You don't find anything. Looks very old.
What's that
I stepped
behind
through.
the archway?
You do not.
I don't?
Nope. You step forward and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Your foot hits an invisible plane of force before you bash your nose into it.
Okay. I just like put my hands out and start like feeling it.
I poke it with my horn.
No effect.
Can
Can I
I
climb into it?
investigate the archway again? Because now I'm like, alright, there's gotta be something here that I missed.
Sure.
Can I like just take time with it and get not fucking shit rolls?
You don't find anything.
I just look back at the party and kind of like shrug, like, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you need to step aside for a moment. Give me a shot at it. I'll take a look, and I'll investigate it.
Okay.
My -1. Nice.
You do not see anything.
Well, I'm gonna try to punch it.
Okay.
Yeah, Mickey will try to punch it.
What exactly are you punching?
Just forward because I saw her hit a barrier, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna punch forward, not like with my full strength, like finger breaking strength, but forcefully to see if it rattles or gives way or shakes or anything.
You punch it, no effect.
Oh well, I don't know what the fuck to do here, you guys. My punches aren't working. My horns are not working. I'm out of ideas.
Maybe tried stepping through it.
It's a wall. Hi, Dingo.
Wait,
I guess I misunderstood because I can see right through it.
Well,
You
it,
can see through it, you just can't
It's a-
move through it.
I'm
you would
gonna
have
try
seen
to
me
step-
like up against the wall, like, Dingo, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna try to step.
Why does he always do that?
He's
He's trying to get through the doorway.
Oh.
He's sharpening
So,
up.
Yeah, he got him clipped. So he.
The fucking bitch at the salon always does a shitty job. Good boy.
I'm gonna
Hey,
try to- I'm
hey,
gonna try to
idiot.
step through it, just because
Dingo.
I might be different.
Hi.
What? What? I wasn't doing anything. Shut up.
That slow turn. And
And
back.
right back to it. He's a real character.
Dogs are so weird.
All right, so, yeah, Garrett, you can see through it, but it is an invisible plane of force or
I'm
something.
gonna try to step through it because sometimes I'm different.
Bounces you back.
Okay.
It's like trying to walk into a wall. Yes, Trip.
I shrug and I sit down and I start meditating, hoping this will take longer than 30 minutes.
What's the thing at the end of the hallway? It looks like a painting.
It is a painting.
What's it depict?
It depicts two birds shooting lasers out of their mouths into an archway, which is glowing with a very bright portal.
So it's
We
anime.
need electricity.
Everyone stand back!
Okay.
We need electricity. Like, where Serafina is.
I'm up on the ceiling, so if someone wants to be below me.
So what you doing?
I'm waiting for people to move back.
We're back.
Damn it, Garrett. Go behind his shield again. No, get back here.
I see what
In
you're
the flip,
doing.
you can
You
stand in the
are my
center
meat shield.
or in the corner.
Behind an actual
So
shield.
what you doing?
Okay, now that they are not...
I pulled Danderfluff back behind the shield too.
there, I tell them, cover your ears.
I
And
cover
I'm gonna
my ears.
thunder wave.
Okay, mark your spell.
Fuck, man.
And this sphere on the left begins to glow.
Oh.
Oh, clap.
I tell them, okay, I got one more. Danderfluff, move to the other side of the room. Quickly. And thunder wave.
Mark spell. Second sphere begins to glow.
I see if my hand goes through.
It goes through.
Everyone, quick, 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 quick. I'm also out of level 1 spells.
I run through.
Okay.
Go.
Yep.
Trip,
Go.
take 50.
Trip just
Yay.
wowed the shit out of that.
And hold on. Stop moving your tokens for a moment because I want to get this done before I forget. Everybody take 1,000 experience
Ooh.
because I forgot to give you some last time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm level 5.
Yeah.
10 XP from 5.
Oh, snap. Oh, look, Mickey's level 5 too.
You're 10 experience away from 5.
I'm still 1,500 experience level 5.
Do we
Stupid
do level
deaths.
up now or
I'm
afterward?
quickly approaching level
You're
6.
muted, Buggle.
I didn't realize you guys were all 4.
Either.
I'm 4.
I
I'm,
get
steady.
extra attack.
I'm quickly approaching level 6.
Do you want us to do level up stuff now or wait till after?
You can do that now.
Oh, yes.
I'd prefer that you do.
Oh,
And also,
yeah.
if you leveled and you are down on hit points, you go back to full.
Oh, yeah.
I pray to Moander.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you for giving me the insight and knowledge to use Thunderwave on these orbs. May I have 10 XP?
You lose 10 experience. No, I'm just kidding. You don't lose any, but it ain't that easy. You'll get it. You'll get your 10 tonight. If you play good.
Thanks, that puts me up to 37.
Okay. In front of you, you see another archway. It has the ability to be closed. Like you can see there's kind of like the lower lip of a stone slab kind of like hanging near the top of the archway. So if it did close, it would close like a garage door, like up and down. But it is currently open.
Wouldn't give that much detail if it was that easy. I stepped through.
Okay.
Can you see? Do I need
Yes.
to give you light again?
Remember we said last week we would just assume, unless it's...
Okay.
Unless you're extinguishing it, I'm going to assume that he has light on his shield.
Okay, cool.
So instead of telling me that you're casting light, just tell me that you're extinguishing it.
Is that a painting on the wall?
It is a painting on the wall.
This was the painting of the birds and the beak energy, right?
Mm-hmm. Looks like rays of energy shooting out of their open mouths into the center of an archway, which is glowing with a bright white portal.
Can I investigate to see if there's anything behind the painting?
Sure. Move up to the painting.
A waterfall. Now that would be a surprise.
You find nothing. Painting is simply hung on the wall.
Looks like a painting.
And for 12 investigation, it's good craftsmanship. Like the frame is very finely made. The painting itself is very well done. Probably be worth like 500 gold.
We should take it on the way out.
It's very big. I don't know how we get it out of here.
That's the
Unless-
main thing.
Yeah.
It's a very large painting.
Unless we took it out of the frame and then risked ruining it.
Can we try to shove it in the bag of holding?
Open session. What are you guys doing? See a
Asking
passageway lead to
Nyla
the left
which way
and
we're supposed
the
to
right.
go.
Do you have a thingy?
Oh, I hold
the
up
stone.
the stone to each that go right and left.
The stone does nothing.
Oh, it's broken. What about I point it north?
Nothing.
It's fucked.
Maybe we're out
Going
of
through
the
this portal
abyss.
broke it.
Should we maybe rest?
Let's...
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a short rest.
Should we make sure we're alone before we try?
I think we're
Okay.
alone now.
Well, I mean, we're gonna take watches.
Round.
I was thinking that.
I like that song.
It's a good song.
I tell them I feel fit as a fiddle and that I could take first watch.
This is a peek, not a full around.
Well,
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to rest yet. What is that?
A large hole set into the center of this room leads downward into darkness.
I'm feeling a little
Oh.
skittish of holes in the abyss. So maybe we should go the other way.
I like jokingly like shove him a little towards the hole. Like.
Garrett, make a perception check. Evelyn, make a perception check. Garrett, you notice that like you're kind of like looking down this hole. You feel like you should be able to see farther.
Oh no.
Is there any like rubble, like little stones or anything?
Nope. Area appears
Can
to be
I
pretty clean swept.
take like a crossbow bolt, cast light on it, and drop it?
Sure. It drops 30 feet and then disappears into darkness.
Let's go back the other way.
And a few moments after that, you hear clank.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm. Two of you can see in the dark, can't you?
Mhm.
Am I the only one who can't?
I can.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Mickey can't anymore, huh?
Gonna
Mickey
be using my
decides.
passive perception for this. 12.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty blind right now. I'm blind like a
Okay.
bat.
My passive perception 16.
Hold on.
Bats are not blind,
Evelyn, Garrett, to your right,
except good vision.
you see a statue of a demon or devil. And this doorway is closed.
Can I roll religion or anything to see like what kind of thing it is?
Sure.
Or is it just like generic
Yeah, I'd like to do the same.
arcana or religion?
Either. It's an imp.
Okay.
Hmm.
Kind of like
Okay.
look at the door and then look back and like maybe somebody should check it for traps. Hey, where you going?
Just taking a peek. Keep doing what you're doing.
Also, make sure you're moving your tokens.
All right, I guess I check it for traps then.
Okay, knock yourself
If
out.
she's
You don't see any traps.
I try to open it.
It's a stone slab.
Oh, I push.
Nothing happens.
Oh God, Mickey's lost. He can't find. Ah.
Hold on. I'll move
you
you.
did it, team.
Wait, I'll move you. There you go.
Thank you.
Make sure you stay on top of that.
Yeah, my bad.
No worries.
With that investigation, can you tell me more about the door?
It is an archway filled with a stone slab. There are no other markings.
God damn it.
The passage here curves around. Perhaps it gets behind this? And the little kid goes waltzing off into the darkness.
Just another door, archway, whatever.
Hmm.
This one is also closed.
I'm not a kid.
It appears to be identical to the other.
I was
push
saying
it.
that. Oh God.
Nothing happens.
Can I investigate the statue?
Sure. You notice that in each hand is a small bird cage. Like in each of the imp's hands.
I would alert the party. Guys, there's something in this statue's hands.
What is
It's
it?
like a bird cage. Maybe it's a puzzle.
Hmm. Where's Robin Williams when you need him?
Ah. I like that movie.
So he's just got a bird in his hand.
Bird cage in each
Bird
hand.
Kate.
I'll look
Can I
him
like
out.
open one of the bird cages?
Creak's open.
Is there anything inside of it, like at the bottom?
The bottom. Some dust.
I moved the dust around with my horn, like just like kind of move it around. I don't got to touch something I don't need.
Is it a scale? Like
Oh, wait, a bird in the hand is worth two in the
You don't
bush.
find any moving parts.
Oh.
oh okay.
How about one of the smaller one of you sit in it, see what happens.
It's not
What
that
do-
big.
What do imps want? Usually. What's their goals in
Imp
life?
things.
You want gold? Can I put a gold piece in one of the cages?
Are you putting a gold piece in the cage?
Sure.
Nothing happens.
Can't take it back.
Hey Garrett, what about one of those coins for the boat?
I use them all.
Never mind.
I put the stone in the cage.
Wait, I know. I want to grab an egg and put it in there.
Nothing happens, nothing happens.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I do have a fiend egg. I have a lot more of them.
Yeah.
That didn't do anything.
Nothing
Ellen
happens.
is going to casually go over here and remember that she has a little present from Asmodeus and open it.
Oh, you're going around the corner to open up your little gift?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will whisper to you.
Cool.
As you open it in a loud, booming voice. Thank you for using Asmodeus Enterprises.
A car alarm just goes off.
A big exploding blue dye pack just.
Got it?
Can I roll Arcana?
Sure.
Please be good. Fuck.
You're pretty sure it doesn't do anything bad?
I put it on.
Okay.
Gets a gift from the devil and puts it on.
Did it do anything?
Nothing happens.
Okay.
You don't feel any different.
I take it off again and I just put it in my pack.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing? Just putting random objects in the bird cages?
No, I'd like
No,
to
I'm
try
just
to.
kind of letting them take the lead.
Is the statue not like how it's pictured here, and it's more like it's a standing statue of an imp holding bird cages, as opposed to like something fixture on the wall?
Right, it is not fixed to the wall.
Okay.
It's fixed to like a pedestal that it's set on, but doesn't
Okay.
look like it moves.
Maybe what we need's in the darkness.
Mm-hmm. Just trying to get around that possibility.
I volunteer. I can go down. I'll just feather fall.
Feather fall down back to where you guys were before again.
This is
No,
point.
it's only 30 feet down. Or, no, it's more than 30 feet
More
down.
than 30 feet.
While no one's looking, if everyone's walking away, I want to charge into the door.
Damn it, I was on top of it that time. You guys moved too fast and it just got so dark.
So you're just gonna charge into the door, trying to break
Try
it down?
like shoulder
All right,
into the
make an
door.
athletics check.
Shit.
I was on top of it that time with the token thong, and now like they
I'll
just
move
moved
you.
too fast. Okay. Looking like a lunatic over here. Thank you. I was on top of it that time. They moved too fast. Mickey's too blind.
I'm watching you on the stream move around.
Yeah, full tilt. You run into this door, doesn't budge an inch. You just fall onto your butt.
I just get up and just like, and then just start moving along.
All right, so Garrett and Evelyn, what are you guys doing?
You sure you want to go down alone? Oh, did she die?
Mickey would actually like to ask,
Ooh.
Scruffles.
Oh, she might be AFK right now.
well, Mickey's gonna ask, would someone mind giving me a torch? Cause I'm fucking blind. It sucks.
I don't
I've
care.
gotten lost like 3 times.
As I'm walking past, hi Mickey.
Hi, Danderfluff. Sorry for the shitty things I said.
She did. Yeah, I think she had to go grab food. Also, thank you very much for those follows, guys. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. We're just taking a very brief pause while Scruffles runs to grab her food.
Well, while she's paused, I'll look down through, and there's definitely no sign of the glowing crossbow bolt, right?
Correct.
I look down it with my drow eyes.
You know that 30 feet down is magical darkness.
I
know
look
this
down
because
with
you're
my-
drow.
Yep.
I look down with my unicorn horn.
I'm gonna ask or grab some rope and like tie it around me
Yep.
and be like, lower me in.
I was preparing for that, so yep, I got ready to go.
This isn't just darkness. This is advanced darkness.
Wait, wait. We're gonna lower her down into a pit that we don't know what's down there.
If you hear me scream, just pull me back up. It's fine. And I hop into the hole.
Sounds good to me.
Hopefully, you guys already have.
No one's holding it.
So you jump into the hole.
Mhm.
with a rope attached.
Yeah.
You see the pile of rope going into all of us. It's like, we're not getting rope burn.
Okay.
I assume Garrett would be holding it, but I'd also hold it as well. Like, or we'd probably all be, maybe. Well, at least I'm holding on to it.
So just so I understand this correctly, Scruffles, you're just jumping into the hole.
I'm getting like lowered down by them.
Yes.
It's like tied around me.
Okay.
Snap. Well, we knew it for a minute.
I also have my parasol lit.
Okay, so you're getting lowered into the hole. You get down to the darkness. You see your body disappearing into it. Do you keep going?
Mhm.
Okay. You find yourself
scared.
enshrouded in magical darkness. You can't see anything.
Keep going.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Suddenly, you feel stone underneath your feet.
Okay. I stand up.
Can you see anything?
No.
Can you dispel it?
No.
Scruffles, make a perception check with disadvantage. Okay. Your roll has been noted.
I'm gonna start like feeling around. Like, am I just in the hole, or are there walls? Am I in an open space now?
And here, I'll roll it on the actual screen. Okay, Scruffles, that definitely hits you.
Oh, good.
You take 15 points of slashing damage as something swings at you from behind.
Oops. Shit. That hurt. You hear me like cry out from down below.
What do you guys do?
If she cries out, I guess I would start yanking right away and
All
pull
you
her
hear
up.
is ow.
Quick question,
Wait.
Doc. Upon level up, you said my hit points went to max.
do-
Do my key points go to max too?
No.
Okay. Then I don't do much of anything besides pulling the rope.
Okay. So, Scruffles, make a dexterity check. Not a save, a check. Okay. You do not bang your head on the lip of the hole on your way back up,
Oh, good.
but I'm going to take a free.
Yeah.
And that hits a 19. Does that hit, Scruffles? For 13 damage.
I go limp.
I'd say you're probably pretty well cinched up in that rope. So you guys pull her up and just see her bleeding from the face and neck and chest and head.
Cure wounds. I dingo.
So, Scruffles, you heal for 4. Your bleeding stops, your wounds knit. And any of you jerks speak Abyssal.
I do. At least I'm pretty sure. I do.
A raspy hissing voice somewhere down in the darkness says, in Abyssal, "You want the bird? You come and claim it."
There's someone down there, I think, and that they said if we want the bird, we have to come and claim it.
Can we make a deal with it instead?
Wait, I mean, like, do we want the
He
bird?
didn't really talk. He just sliced me open.
Sure, but how would you respond if someone just ziplined into your house?
Hey, you down there!
Well, I think I'd say hi first.
I
Oh, no,
yelled
I
down
would-
to it
I
in
would
Abyssal.
definitely,
No.
I would
Sorry,
punch
go
out.
go ahead, Ammo. What were you saying?
I yelled down to it in Abyssal. Hey, you down there!
No response.
Who are you?
Not its business. It can't ask. You want the bird, you come and claim it.
Sure, I can ask. Who said I can't?
None of your business.
What's he saying?
He says it's none of my business. Because I asked him who he was.
Ask him if he wants to make a deal.
Would you like to make a deal for the bird?
Make a persuasion roll.
I'm gonna be so persuasive. Persuasive as fuck. And you know what? I'm gonna burn my inspiration for it.
Good call. Very good call.
Eh? Eh?
What's it gonna give?
He says, what's it gonna give? I'm assuming he means
What's it want?
me, us. I ask him, what do you want? What pleases you?
Give me a limb.
He says he wants a limb.
A limb. Now, do you have any fingers left?
What did Pinky do?
Collect.
And I hold up the pinky that I cut off.
Ammo, are you
Back
gonna
when I was
translate?
possessed.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
How's the
roll
pinky?
another persuasion. Regular roll this time.
You gonna give him a pinky for a bird? A child's pinky.
What pinky? Who's
Eh?
pinky?
My pinky.
A child's pinky.
It has a deal. Pinky first.
Okay.
Wait, how do we get it? How do we get the bird?
Not a child.
Send it
Assuming
up.
Okay. Should I just throw it down?
Give her the pinky.
Okay. Evelyn,
Again, you
pinky,
guys.
please.
Are we so?
I really wanted to get this reattached. And I just toss it down.
Are we just cool with calling her a child, even though she isn't now?
Shh.
Okay. So you toss the pinky down. After a moment, you hear hands clap together. Oh, this nice. This is really nice.
Great, now we're just lying to a guy.
And
Deal's a deal.
When she needs to
And a small golden bird gets tossed up out of the darkness.
Someone catch it.
Oh, I want to be used animal handle and be like, come here, pretty birdie. I'm a druid.
It's an inanimate object.
Aw. Did you?
But go ahead and roll your
how'd you
animal
roll, babe?
handling.
Maybe if you roll good, you get to catch it anyway. Oh.
Yeah, you just easily step forward, place out your hand, and it just falls into the palm of your hand.
what kind of bird is it? And is it a swallow?
Roll nature.
It's a bird!
It's got wings and a beak.
No, to be honest, you guys, I don't even remember why
Can
we
I roll
wanted the
nature?
bird in the first place.
Sure.
The cage.
It's a swallow.
These clutch 20s.
Garrett,
Burnt 20s.
why'd you ask if it's a swallow?
I was asking
Are
if
we
it
sure
was
it's not a
swallow,
spit?
No, that's what. Oh.
Given what I know of what's happening next week, I had a guess.
I
Uh,
wasn't feeling good last week.
You know what,
Okay.
Trip? Take 10.
Oh,
Yay!
jeez.
Good animal handling check.
Welcome to
That
Divinity.
that little flub was partially my fault. Like I wasn't specific that it's a
Combat
statue of a
encounters
bird, so you probably thought your character still thought it was a real bird. Like your little birdie, like put out your finger for it to land on, it just like falls on your hand.
And you're like, oh.
I
Oh,
was about to speak with animals.
it's got its head has been taped back on. Pretty bird, pretty bird.
I yelled down to the pit, thank you!
Get out! Leave me with the pinky.
All right,
You don't
hail
have to tell me
Asmodeus.
twice.
And you hear moist, wet noises coming from the pit.
Ew.
Succulent noises.
I'm out of here.
As curious as Mickey is about the,
Listen, Scruffles, we don't judge you and how you express your excitement. Some people salivate a lot and they can't help it.
like a boxer dog or something.
Right.
Similar. Very drooly.
Oh.
Trip's box that he had was
Garrett,
very
come back. I'm
drooly.
trying to right click follow you. I leveled up.
/ follow.
Anytime I find someone following me, I go around. So.
did anybody give me that torch ever?
I don't have any torches.
We would like to get people stuck in
I
rage.
tried so hard
things.
again.
In the end, it didn't even matter.
No. 'Cause as
Wait,
soon as
Trip-
someone turns a corner, it's just instant dark, and now
Oh wait, I don't think I
looking
have.
like.
No, never mind. I was going to say, Trip, I think
Could
I
you please move
still
me,
have
Thog?
control over your
Yes.
cursor
Can I
button.
notice that
Okay.
he's not able to see?
I already moved him.
Oh, I was gonna try and scare him.
Oh, and it's very obvious by this time that I'm completely blind. In the dark.
PP. It tastes like promises.
Eastern promises. Is Vigo. Alright. What does it do, Precious?
While they're putting that in, though, I'm gonna nonchalantly, roll sleight of hand to just drop a torch from my pack and walk away.
Roll sleight of hand. Mickey, roll perception. Trip, what are you doing with a bird?
Put bird in cage.
Mickey, you found a torch. It's just laying on the ground.
I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna assume it's somebody fucking with me, and just doesn't really want to talk to me. Or maybe Asmodeus gave me a gift, but I'm gonna be thankful for it, and I'm gonna very intimately touch my horn up against it, and pray for a moment to Asmodeus, and then pull it back, and then light it.
Okay.
Now I can get dispel magic.
Now you should be able to see. Refresh if you need to.
Oh yes.
So you place the bird into one of the cages. Nothing happens.
It wasn't that easy. We need the other cage filled.
I say go check down the other. May the other door open. Did that door open?
He's suffering from Carpathian kitten loss. He's lost his kitten. So what are you doing, Trip? I'm sorry.
I just told him to go see if the other door opened.
Which I have run to already.
It is not open.
I put the bird in the other cage.
Nothing happens.
I think there might be another bird.
You're hoping this door opened up to the other bird? Like some kind of Skyrimian-esque.
Have you guys heard?
Yes, we're all
About the
aware
bird?
of the one.
Well, sometimes bird can be slang term for a wiener.
No, it's not. And I just walk through.
I cast middle finger at the statue.
Nothing happens.
Wait, would you walk through what?
I've gone all the way back to the initial arch. And from the backside, I'd like to search for any kind of bird.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Is the result of this just going to be you don't find a bird?
You don't see anything of significance.
Yeah.
Looks like the back of an archway.
Okay. Ammo check behind this painting, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna squint real hard at it.
How about if one of the birds is in the painting?
That's why I'm squinting real hard at it.
Garrett,
This painting
roll
is
insight.
just like a canvas, right?
Maybe
Yes.
if you cut the bird out of the painting and put it
Yeah,
in a
like-
cage.
Can I just fucking rip the hell out of this painting?
You're nowhere near it, so no. Insight
Okay.
of 7. Yeah, can't give you anything for that. But you're pretty sure you need 2 birds to continue.
Yeah. Got that. Thanks.
Can I like take my dagger and cut all along the edge of the frame?
Sure.
Kind of like stealing painting style.
Garrett, are you going to help her do this? Because you're not going to be able to reach the top of it. And it's way too big for you to pull down by yourself.
I am going to wait to see how the cutting goes before I
Then I
chip
just
in.
start at the bottom then.
Okay, you start cutting along the bottom. Your knife cuts through it easily.
Just peel it back a little.
Alright, yeah, I do that.
It reveals a wooden frame.
I keep cutting it, and then once I get to a point where I like can't reach up anymore, I like look back at Garrett. I'm like, boost.
Hey, what's going on, Nox?
Rather than boost. What, is it taller even than me? That I
Yeah.
can't reach the top?
You'd have to
Okay.
like pull it down off the wall in order to get the top.
Oh. Okay. I'll just put it on the floor.
Okay. So you could continue cutting around the edge, Scruffles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have cut it free of the frame.
Okay. I like roll it up.
Okay.
Then check the frame. Like, is there any, I don't know, bird designs that can be removed?
Nope.
Okay.
Hmm.
Should I just stick it in the other bird cage? I don't know.
Like the frame has a general like kind of avian feathery motif, but no like actual birds.
Okay.
Is there any way to create a mirror image of an object instead of like casting it on yourself?
Minor
that would have the
illusion.
Same effect.
What
But-
am I missing?
It doesn't actually create the object. That would be... I don't know if they split it into like minor or major creation in this. I know there's a creation spell, I just can't remember how it works in 5th edition.
I
Creation
put the
of
painting in the other bird cage.
Nothing happens.
The creation of my
Cut the
tiefling
bird
sorcerer.
out of
I didn't think so.
Well played, Michael Grid. Well played. You know what, Michael Grid? I'm gonna give you a goat butt for that. So you currently have a goat butt that you can spend. If you are unfamiliar, you can type in... Actually, here, I'll do it for you. This will explain what your goat butt can do. Because that was pretty good. I like the Nelly Furtado reference.
I think we have a better
I put
chance.
Clementine in the other one.
Nothing happens. Garrett?
I'm gonna push, pull, poke, prod, and proselytize to the door. I couldn't think of another
Keyword.
verb.
Okay. Roll another insight check. I'll give you advantage.
The result of this one is stop being an idiot. Got it.
Maybe the bird can let you in.
Son of a bitch, that was too easy. Hey, grab the bird and come over here.
Alright, I grab it if Nyla doesn't.
Okay. I'm praying to my God.
Wave it around or tap it, or I'm not really sure how your side of things work. I mostly just ask for favors.
Could I
So-
roll like Arcana or something to know like how to use the thing?
As soon as you get within 10 feet, the door opens,
Oh, that's
revealing a large red marble table, upon which in the center... Sorry, give me 1 second. Upon which in the center lies what appears to be a humanoid skull, and perched on top of which is some type of blackbird.
Is this one alive?
Is it to crawl?
The bird does turn to look at you as the door opens.
Nyloth? Think we have some
Your
of
turn.
your expertise.
The bird turns to you, Garrett, and says, "Hey, how you doing there, Chief?"
Oh, I'm alright. How are you?
"Quite well, thank you. Would you like to come in? It's been a while since I've had any visitors."
Sure. You just hang out in here alone?
"Well, it's me purview.
Sure.
We've all got a job to do."
Oh, so being in here is your job then?
"Quite right."
That's a fancy table. Whose head is that?
"Oh, he's the keeper of the other bird."
Ah. Other bird?
"Yes, the obsidian one. You've already got the golden one."
Oh,
And he kind of like points his beak at it.
are you the obsidian bird?
"Oh, no, no. That's very flattering, though, thank you."
It wouldn't be that easy, would it? Well, for the other one, we were able to make a trade for it. Perhaps we could do the same thing with your friend there?
"But sure, I don't see why not."
Ah. All right. What's he or she like?
"Very short on words, I'm afraid. Of course, he is dead," and pecks at the skull.
That doesn't always stop him, in my experience. Maybe asking nicely will work?
Bird gives your approximation of a shrug. Neck feathers bunch up.
I kind of like scooch down and look at the skull.
It's a human skull.
Hi.
You receive no response. See what I mean? Doesn't talk very much.
Evelyn? Give.
Mm.
I'm gonna try and poke its eye socket with my horn.
So you lower your horn down, poke it into the eye socket of
Yeah.
the skull.
Yeah. And say hello.
Bird kind of flaps its wings angrily as you approach. You still continue?
I'd stop for a moment. I'd hesitate. Like, why are you getting so flappy, bird?
There's no need to be rude. Going poking people and such. It's my friend. Can't allow you to do that.
Well, maybe he was sleeping and needed to be woken up.
Evelyn like climbs up onto the table.
Pecks at the skull and just kind of looks at you, Mickey, and says, "Sleeping? He's dead, you tit."
Well, then I'll start pecking at the skull too.
The bird's gonna attack you.
I like hold up my hand and I'm like,
I'll back away. I'll back away, and just let everyone else take the lead. This isn't.
so how
Well,
He
maybe
doesn't
just
like
don't
birds.
poke it if you've got some ideas.
Maybe
No.
we
How-
can just
how do
ask
we-
My only
the
idea
bird
was to poke it.
talk
Oh,
to the skull?
Hold on, one at a time. Scruffles, go ahead.
she like looks at the bird and is like, well, do you know how we would get the obsidian bird from him? I mean, if he doesn't talk, do I need to take him somewhere?
No, I wouldn't do that. No, you're gonna have to bargain with him for it, I think. Make a deal and such.
I start rooting through my pockets.
Anyone have beef with
Sport.
dead
Yeah,
skull?
what
Apples
does
and
he
shit.
like?
Well, I suppose you'd better ask him yourself, don't you think?
Speak.
I like kneel down and like look him in the eyes and I'm like, what would you like? In common and then in celestial as well.
You folks do realize he's dead. I mean, sure as buttons.
Anyone have
Sure
a
as buttons,
speak with
Chief.
dead spell?
No, we don't, Ammo.
That'd
You'd
do
be
the
only
trick,
one who
the bird says.
Does.
I cannot cast Speak with Dead.
Well, I'm pretty sure if we had that spell, we would have
Let
used
me
it.
see.
No, we don't, bird.
Cleric
Well,
should
then I
get
suppose
it.
you're out of luck. You better go back the way you came.
Can we just borrow
Well,
it?
that's not an option.
It is a
Do you think you could
level 3
translate?
spell.
Well, there's nothing to... He's dead.
If I
This
have
man-
time to rest,
peck,
I could
peck, peck.
prepare it.
Is dead.
We know! But you're
Deceased.
telling us we have to
No
barter with
more.
him! A dead person!
Expired.
How are we supposed to barter with a dead person?
Well, there's a
Shuffled off
spell
his
for
mortal
that.
coil.
Yes,
Well, we
Ammo.
don't have it!
Ammo, yes.
If we have some time to rest, I could prepare it.
We may have to.
Permission to punch the bird.
Because it's a level 3
Don't touch the
cleric
fucking
spell,
bird,
I
Mickey.
can do.
That's why I asked for permission.
I think we're making headway without punching it.
Hey,
But
that's,
Well, then
if
why,
it
let's
takes
rest.
some time,
that's why I asked for permission.
I think though, if speaking
start-
with it doesn't work, you can punch it tomorrow.
Deal.
Yeah. I start going into the other room and just start setting up my little bed in the corner.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah,
I'm
me-
hurt. I'm tired. Going to sleep.
Is
If
Mickey's
we-
gonna do the same.
It's nice meeting you, Chief.
If we
I'll say it was nice meeting him too.
golden bird away, does the door close?
If you're walking away with the golden bird, yes, the door closes behind you.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna change the dynamic lighting, but
Yeah,
the door
yeah,
does
yeah.
close.
Just one.
Can I see the bird?
No, because the door. Oh, you're
No,
asking
the fake
him
one. Yeah.
if you can have the bird.
Oh, they're resting. I'm gonna chill.
Oh yeah,
with the
I
other
just like
bird.
hand over the gold bird to.
Okay. I go and chill with the crow.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing? We'll start with you, Garrett. What are you doing?
I'll do a long rest, out of which I can do my allotted 2-hour watch at some point.
Okay. So are you going to take the first watch, or I'll give you guys a minute to figure out what you want your watch order to be.
Yeah, I'll do 2 hours and then rest the other 6.
Mickey will not volunteer to do any watches, and he will just go straight to sleep.
Okay. So I'll let you guys figure that out amongst yourselves. I just have to AFK real quick. I will be right back.
Go for it.
I need to
Actually, I have
spend
to
the
check the
time
oven real
preparing
quick.
my
So I'll be
spell.
back.
We need
Yeah,
Nyloth to do a watch.
Yeah,
Well,
I can take second or first. It doesn't matter.
Well, because he's the 4-hour person.
I know I
well-
leveled though, so I could take a watch.
Oh, okay.
I clarified in a long rest, you could still get in a long rest of 8 hours and still take 2 hours of watch time.
Oh, okay.
Something we've been missing the whole time we've been playing 5th edition. So we can all just rotate 2 hours and still get a full rest.
Okie dokie.
And I want to know what Nylath does during his rest, talking to the bird.
I have 3rd level spells now.
Nice.
Yay!
I don't get those for a while.
I can attack twice. I'm happy.
It is a game changer once you start being able to.
I can attack twice too. Only if I'm like making.
I get
Not
extra
spells.
stuff too, I just realized. For being a Circle of the Land, I get 2 extra spells prepared.
Yeah, like a domain, right?
Yeah.
All right, I am back. So, do you guys have your watch order established?
Me first, Ewok second, and then we need.
Nyloth, are you gonna take a watch?
Okay.
Which one?
I asked, I don't know.
You want to do the last 4?
Okay.
Yeah, because he
And
only needs
I-
4.
I don't know if you heard me, Thog. Oh, sorry, Emma, you're quiet. I didn't hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. I was just gonna say I'm gonna swap out one of my prepared spells for Speak with Dead.
Okay, what are you switching
Let me
out?
see.
Thank you, Crutchy. Good to see you, bro. How you been? See, Crutchy? Or, see, Scruffles? Crutchy came to PAX East.
I'll swap out Silence for Speak
That's
with Dead.
nice.
What are you swapping out for it?
Silence.
Isn't Silence a 2nd level spell?
I thought it was a 3rd level spell.
I believe Silence is a 2nd level spell. It doesn't matter. I just want you to know that you're changing out a 2nd level spell for a 3rd level spell.
I think most of the other ones I have are like.
There's nothing that would stop
First
you from
level.
doing so, just so you're aware. I'm pretty sure Silence is a 2nd level spell.
It is.
So, because I just didn't know if you were trying to keep, like, your ratio balance of spell slots the same.
No, a lot of the other spells I regularly use are ones that can be cast at multiple levels.
Oh, nice, Crotchy. Yeah, dude, I get lost on YouTube sometimes, too. Alright, so, Garrett's taking first watch, Ewok's taking second, and then Trip is taking the last 2 watches. Okay, Garrett, roll a d20. And a perception check. Okay. Aside from the sounds of your party sleeping, it's as quiet as a tomb in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just short resting because I leveled up.
Okay.
I would like to study the bird to one day turn into it.
Okay. Make a nature check. You're pretty sure you could mimic the form. But again, you're not going to be able to fly with it yet.
Yep.
Yet.
Yeah, we missed you, Scruffles. You should have been there. What'd you get?
Boy.
What'd you get for food, by the way?
A burger.
Nice. A hamburger, not a cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
Oh, you gotta go with the cheeseburger. Is it a dirty burger?
No.
Stop talking about the goddamn dirty burger, Phil.
Fucking Randy and his fucking cheeseburger picnic. Gonna jump the stupid fucking burger.
The dirty burger's all I got. Fuck them.
Alright, are we done our rest?
No. Ewok. Roll a d20.
I'm also making a music box. And the rest.
And a perception. All's quiet. And Trip, you're taking the last 4?
Yep, so I will leave studying the bird.
What up, Nash? And you are gonna roll 2 d20s and then 2 perception checks.
Wow.
Oh no.
Sorry, we're boned though.
You said 2 perception checks?
Correct. How would you notice this? Occasionally, Trip, throughout your watch, you feel kind of like a low vibration in the ground and in the walls around you. Like it would be imperceptible unless you were like touching your hand to it.
My spider senses are tingling.
But your watch goes by uneventful. You are all rested and have changed out spells if you prepare them. Get your key points back, whatever you need to do.
I should tell you, Thog, since I leveled, I now have 3rd level spells, which I unprepared. So I get 9 spells prepared, and then 4 because of my, domain. So now I have Cure Wounds, Entangle, Good Berry, Fog Cloud, Spider Climb Web, Heat Metal, Moonbeam, Pass Without Trace, Spell Magic, Call Lightning, Gaseous Form, and Stink Cloud.
Good call.
Some of those are just because, I'm an Underdark.
Right.
I'll be right back. I gotta run upstairs real quick.
No problem. Alright, so what are the rest of you guys doing? You're waking up from your rest?
I'm ready.
I'm like,
to
have
talk
my head to the floor. I'm like, Danderfluff.
I wake up startled. Are you
I think-
playing with like a
What was
racetrack?
that?
Oh, my phone just went off.
It did sound like one of those little car racetracks.
Yeah. Like a car flew off. I got to use those once and then I could never use them again properly. Yeah.
Call Danderfluff over, and I'm just like, Danderfluff, listen. And my head's to the ground.
I'm gonna lower my head to the ground as well. What am I listening for?
You hear nothing.
There's a very low vibration.
Not anymore, there isn't.
Oh,
There was.
there was a vibration.
There was a time where there was a low vibration, but that time has passed. Oh, jeez!
Oh.
Dust coming through with a $2 says hashtag airhorn. What up, Dust? Let's get some love up in chat for him, please. And a link as well if we haven't done that already. Thank you very much, Dust. Punching that bar forward. Dig it, bro. I dig it. Making good progress on that this month. I'm very, very happy. Alright, so, open session. Tell me what you're doing.
Wake up and look at Serafina and say, well, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh,
Vroom, vroom.
Brown.
Oh, I asked the bird what its name is.
No one ever bothered to give me one. Do you have any ideas?
I like, how about the name Mickey?
Crowley.
No. Ooh, Crowley, not
Alistair
bad.
Crowley? Crowley.
Oh,
Crowley.
come on. What about Mickey?
I think Alistair would fit him.
Alistair Crowley.
I mean, Mickey sounds pretty good.
Mickey, shut up.
Hey, don't talk to the bird like that.
Alistair. Yes, I quite like that name.
Oh. What about middle name Mickey?
No, I'm all right.
His name Mickey.
I climb up onto the table again and like sit next to the skull and the bird.
Well, what can I help you with?
Go ahead, Serafina.
Alright, I cast Speak with Dead.
All right. I just have to read the specifics because I want to make sure I don't say the wrong thing. Okay, so the duration is 10 minutes, 10 feet, so you're within range. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse must still have a mouth and can't be undead. The spell fails if the corpse was the target of the spell within the last 10 days. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. The corpse only knows what it knew in life, including the languages it knew. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it, or it recognizes you as an enemy. The spell doesn't return the creature's soul to its body, only animating spirit. So it can't learn new information, doesn't comprehend anything that has happened since it died, and can't speculate about future events.
Okay, so don't ask it any questions yet.
You're gonna be the one asking the questions. It's a one-on-one between you and this thing.
Okay.
Wait, so should we come up with the questions beforehand?
Well, she's never cast this spell before, so she doesn't really know how it works.
Okay.
We'll just go right into it.
Well, I'd probably just ask the important question.
So, Alistair flaps his little wings a little bit as the mouth slowly opens.
How do we obtain this obsidian bird?
Paid for in flesh.
Guys, we need another flesh. Wait, can they hear it?
They can't hear it. Only you can.
Okay, I tell them, it says, it has to be paid for in flesh.
I pull my dagger out and I'm like, I need a pinky.
I already gave my pinky.
Yeah, so next.
Did we cut off one of Mickey's pinkies yet?
Perhaps we should ask if there's any alternatives to flesh.
Oh.
I only get
The
4 more
knife back.
questions, so I hope this is a good question. I ask, is there any alternative to having to pay with flesh?
No.
He says no.
I pull out my knife. Next.
I sigh and I'm like, well, if none of you are going to do it, and I put my hand out in front of the skull and say, Nylas, pick a finger.
No, we all need to lose our pinkies. You already lost a pinky.
Why do we all have to lose our pinkies?
Because where we're going, they don't have pinkies. And we need to blend in.
All right. Mickey, put your hand on the table.
Hell no, that's not happening.
Then you'll get in trouble
Can I
anyway.
persuade him into
Capture.
it?
Oh, you can go ahead and try.
You can try, I suppose.
It's a really good idea, Mickey.
You're gonna have to try harder than that.
It's a really good idea, Mickey.
Mickey does not want to, even with, like, Do I have to abide by that? Ah,
I'll let you counter roll it.
I
man.
cast Charm Person. Well,
got
I'm a
hold on.
vampire, so Charm
Mickey
Person.
would not, under any circumstance, do that.
Once
Too
you
bad.
attempt to charm
Charm
him,
Person.
I'll pull my gauntlet and offer my right hand.
I cut off Garrett's pinky.
Ching!
I was gonna say we can make Mickey do it.
Garrett, you take
Pinky.
1 point of damage, and your right pinky is gone.
Garrett, we're royalty now.
But
I then hold the
but-
pinky in front of the skeleton's
that'd be
mouth.
a really good
nose.
persuasion roll.
Snap! Grabs it quickly.
Okay.
And a small cloth-covered object comes rolling out of the skeletal mouth.
Can I roll animal handling to catch it again?
There's nothing to catch. It
Okay.
rolls out onto the table.
I unwrap it.
It is an
Hold it up.
obsidian bird.
Finally, we can move forward.
Is
I
there
would
any other
like-
questions we should ask? We've got 3.
Okay, Garrett, can I have a vial of your blood? While you're still bleeding.
That sounds highly suspicious. And I cast Healing Hands on him.
What for?
Before you even do, I'll have already used a point of lay on hands.
Oh, okay.
Wound.
So, Serafina,
Sorry, it's a reflex.
any questions? You've got 3 remaining.
Guys, should we ask it anything else? We've got 3 more questions.
Perhaps what lies behind the door? What should we expect?
Do you
How
know
close
what?
are
So
you to
let's
Divinity?
ask him what his name is.
Let me rephrase. What is behind the door that the birds open?
A gong.
What does the gong do?
Opens the path.
And what is this path? My last question.
The way forward.
Okay, good enough.
That was helpful.
And Skull falls inanimate. It's very nice meeting you all.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Alistair.
Alistair.
Do come back and
Alistair.
visit.
Would you like to come with us? You can bring the head.
Oh, no. I've got to stay here.
How long have you been here?
I don't rightfully know. It's been a while.
Oh, I see a kitty.
If you
Hey,
guard the
there it goes.
guardian, the guardian guards the bird, and we're taking the bird. Seems like you're free.
What? And just leave him here alone? Well, I can't do that.
What if we take you both with
I'll take
us?
care of him.
Well, I suppose if you bring him along.
Oh.
Why are we taking a skull that wants
No, I
flesh?
don't trust this guy. He seems
I
So that we
trust.
can have a bird friend. And besides,
If
it's dead.
Alistair's okay with it, I'll take the skull and put it gently in my bag.
Okay, he'll let you do it.
Okay. I'm gonna try and cushion it with my bedroll or something.
Alistair will hop down into your hand strip.
Oh.
I
So,
have my fairy
where we
dragon
going?
friend, and now he has a little bird friend.
Someplace called Vinland.
never been.
Me
Sounds like
either.
a guess.
Here, you can perch up on my little staff, and I put him on my staff, and then I'll start walking.
Okay.
I put the bird in one of the cages.
Okay.
And then I just cross my arms and start tapping my foot like, let's go.
Oh yeah, Nyla still has the gold bird, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. He's got to be the last to leave the room.
Nyloth, as you step out of the room, the bird on top of your staff turns into platinum
Oh.
and is now inanimate.
Did it, become part of the staff?
Mm-hmm. Fused with it.
Aw.
Oh, shit, that's cool.
I mean, it's cool, but that'd be worth so much money.
Hold on. I'm gonna
We're
put
not trading
the
our
staff
friends.
in the room.
Rematerializes into Alistair.
Alistair, When you leave the room, you turn platinum.
Oh, yes, I knew that.
Okay. Is there any way to turn you back from platinum aside from being in this room?
I don't really know.
Well, we can find out.
Well, I'll try and figure it out.
Right,
If you're okay with that.
Sounds good.
Oh, okay. And then I go about my way.
Okay.
Can I arcana the room to get a feel of the magic?
Sure.
I like that we keep trying to bring people with us out of the abyss, and it keeps going poorly.
Some type of transmutation magic.
Huh.
Ah.
Okay, I will look into this. It's not a person, Buckle. It's a bird.
What defines personhood? He holds up a pretty good conversation. I think that's a
Uh,
person.
Like you're a person. I'm not a person because I'm a dro.
Trip he specs.
Open session. What was that? That wasn't me.
That was me. I wanted to see if I would scare you.
I put the golden bird in the other cage.
Okay. Door slides open. And reveals a chamber beyond.
A chamber beyond.
In the center of the room is a different set of tiles, the corner on which rests a pedestal. At the top of each corner appears to be perched a gargoyle.
Oh no.
Well, who's gonna ring the gong?
I'll heft my hammer.
Oh, hold! Garrett, wait!
We're going to prepare. I think that the way will be protected.
There,
Can I punch it?
what? I don't know if I know what a gargoyle is.
You can punch it, but wait a moment.
No, I'll wait a moment, but when the time comes, can I punch?
You can punch the gong.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I assume you guys are in the
Wow,
corner
I
because
love
you want
that.
meat shieldification.
Wow,
Fucking Libras.
that's good.
Libras coming through with a 357. Says, this is how you scare Thog. Indeed. Well played, sir. Thank you very much for that 357. Let's show some love to Libras, please.
Just let me know whenever I'm good to punch the gong.
Alright, I'd like to prepare an action. Sorry, go ahead, Trip.
Can I roll insight to see if my character would know that gargoyles can stop being statues?
Sure. Sometimes.
Okay. What if we tie the statues up with rope in case they're gargoyles that come to life when he hits the gong?
Gargoyles. I was expecting something to come from the portal itself.
This circle in the center does not appear to be a portal. It's just different looking tile.
But
It's
a
artistic,
circle.
but it doesn't appear to have like any arcane runes or anything like that you would usually find on a portal.
But it's still a circle.
Yeah, and there's gargoyles facing it.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anyone.
In the center of a room. No one does that
Still
for feng
just a-
shui.
Just a
okay?
precaution in case they are actual fact gargoyles.
If you want to tie rope around them. Let's see what that'd be. There'd be a lot of rope.
Like tie one up, like its arms and stuff, and then tie another one's up. Not like tie them together.
I think it would be hilarious, though. Just run
It
around
would.
with the rope.
So what are you guys doing?
I'd like to start tying up the gargoyle with my rope for this one.
Okay, noted.
I think we're just gonna watch him tie up all the.
Well, I only have one rope.
Well, just one then.
I don't know if anyone else wants to use their rope.
Mickey doesn't have any rope.
I'll toss you mine.
Okay, go. I tie up this one.
Noted.
I'll toss you another one.
Tie up this one.
Uh-huh. Anything
Three's
else?
good enough.
Just gonna prepare a spell, I guess.
What are you preparing?
Get ready to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
I will get ready to cast Thorn Whip. Except without the pulley part. Just the damage part.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll animate my shield and be ready. But other than that,
I'll pull out my axe.
Anything else?
punch away, Mickey.
All right. Let's see.
Maybe we should spread out.
I'm-
Every time I try, people just clamor behind me, and they know this doesn't protect them. It's
I'm
an
gonna
illusion.
back up to like right about here,
I'm gonna stay behind Garrett because meat shield.
and I'm going to run forward, and then right in the center of the gong, punch.
When you're ready, I assume.
Yeah, they said that they were ready.
We're ready.
Well, now people are moving around, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care. They said they're ready. I'm going for it.
Okay, move your
And
character
plus
in front of the
my
gong.
meat.
All right. Strike. Come on. I'm feeling lucky. Can I feel extra lucky?
No. You can only apply one luck point per roll.
Okay.
Really waste those luck points.
Well, it's important.
As you strike the gong,
Can I expend a key point to make 2 more unarmed strikes?
sure.
Yes. I'm just gonna roll with advantage to make the 2 rolls.
It's fine. Bong bong. The 4 gargoyles immediately just turn to dust and fall to the ground.
I pick up the rope from in front of me.
Hold
grabbed
on.
the rope.
Hold on. Let me
okay.
finish.
All right. Jeez, okay.
A giant door in the ceiling opens up and down drops.
Oh, good.
Boom!
I wasn't
A
expecting
large
that.
humanoid creature, which is going
The skull lied.
to make a slam attack against Mickey.
Why do you think I was so happy to let him punch the gong?
I say bring it on.
I mean, I'm still gonna
That's a
help you.
24
But
hit.
Yep.
For 9 points of damage.
Ain't a thing.
As it stands up to its full 10-foot height. And from here, we roll initiatives.
That's pretty tall.
Does it look undead?
I'll let you roll perception on your turn.
Okay. It's last, just because you fucked me over and mentioned that I did well on initiative for once. It's all
That's
your
not my
fault.
fault. Don't
It's
you
all
put that
your
evil on
fault.
me. I'm gonna be held court-martialed for your shitty rolls. Alright, so Mickey, it is your turn.
All right, I'm just gonna turn around and punch this behemoth.
You are...
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Yep. There you go.
Hit?
All right, and then I will expend key point to roll the damage. Expend a key point to make 2 more unarmed strikes. Boom. Normal.
12 is a miss. 9 is a miss.
Yeah, no, I don't want to use another lucky die. That will be it.
Okay. Evelyn.
Vicious Mockery.
Roll it. Make an insight check. Your spell has no effect.
It's another mindless thing? What the fuck?
He's too dumb.
Well, then I'm gonna be useless here too. Fuck off.
Does that complete your turn?
No. You dick. And pull out my crossbow.
Like, I would just get fucking berated for putting a fucking level appropriate monster in. Fuck me. My name is Scruffles and I'm a
Does a 10 hit?
whiner. No, it does not.
Shut up.
Also, how are you going to shoot a hand crossbow when you already cast a spell?
Oh well. Shut up.
Do not mark bolt because that hand crossbow never happened. But if you'd like to move or take a bonus action, you can do that.
No. I got nothing. I got fucking nothing.
Okay. Danderfluff.
I'm gonna get behind it here, right here. Okay. And I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay. You have advantage because Mickey is providing flank. 24 is a hit.
And then I'm gonna use extra attack for the first time, but like visually. Like for the first swing, I'm gonna use the momentum and do a whirlwind and swing again.
I forgot my extra attack. Ah.
You buffoon.
25 is a hit. For
And
9.
I forgot to reach. God damn it.
Alright,
And
hold
that
on.
completes my. Oh,
Michael wanted to use his goat bump, so I just got to figure out what role he wanted to use that on because I'm not really sure.
I can't believe I forgot
There is
to
a bit
use
of a
my
chat
extra
delay,
attack.
so.
Ah.
For the next miss? Okay, I'll allow that. So the next attack made against it that misses will be a hit instead. Seraphina, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna... I haven't gotten to in a little bit. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna bite him.
Okay.
And I can multi-attack, so I'm gonna also hit him with an unarmed strike. Because why not?
Wish
Bite
I would have
first.
remembered my extra attack.
Ooh.
That is a hit.
And as I bite him, I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. Hit.
Ooh.
And does that complete your turn?
Yes.
Nyloth.
I'm gonna probably Thorn Whip it. Yep. No, wait. I'm a Moonbeam it.
Okay.
Whoa.
So what kind of save is it?
Constitution.
He fails. Takes 6 radiant.
Yay!
Does that complete your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, can I perception this, like, is it fleshy or is it rocky, metally?
Make a perception check. Your best guess from that distance is it's made out of dirt. Garrett, your turn.
Made out of dirt. Of course I don't know that. So I'm going to do that perception you said I could do.
Mm-hmm.
It's the big guy! I'm going to channel Divinity Sacred Weapon, which is my action. As a bonus action, I'm going to place Sanctuary on Evelyn. So it has to succeed a Wisdom throw Wisdom saving throw in order to attack her.
That's only until she makes an attack, correct?
Let me double check. I don't believe that's the case. I think
Creature is literally slamming me down.
I'm pretty sure Sanctuary only lasts as long as they're not attacking, because otherwise I'd be OP.
Oh, that is correct. That's the last sentence of the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will retain that spell for now.
Okay, and are you going to move at all or stay where you are?
I will... I'll move in. This is gone now, right? Crumble to dust?
There's a pillar there, you can't stand there. There you go.
Still a pillar after it crumbles to dust?
Well, like a
I'm
pedestal.
gonna look at those. Yeah, I get you.
It was
Okay.
only the gargoyle that crumbled. The pedestals remain.
I hear you.
All right, does that complete your turn?
It does.
All right. I am going to make a slam attack against Mickey.
Bring it on. Punk
11,
misses.
16.
Hits.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Okay, what was it, 15? Okay.
Yep.
That is a success, but you do take 20 points of damage.
Oh, still ain't.
Boom!
Actually, that did kind of hurt quite a bit. Yeah, but he's still
And
good.
it is now your turn.
All right, I think Mickey's gonna see this as the time for his quarterstaff being more appropriate. And he's gonna go ahead and two-handed swing that at this thing instead.
Okay.
Well, with lucky
Roll.
on that,
Okay.
I'm not gonna. No. There we go.
20 is a hit.
All right. And now
Actually, save your luck point, because that's going to be Michael's goat butt. He's just going to bump that up to a hit for you.
Ah, yay! Nice. I forgot about that. Excellent. So I get that luck point back, and I am going to attack again because I have the extra attack now.
Okay.
Actually, first I'm going to expend a key point because I don't know if I'm gonna hit with the second one. To do the stunning strike, they have to make a Constitution saving throw. DC of 10. I'm gonna expend a key point for that. And if
What
they fail,
what
they
is
are
the condition is stunned? Okay.
Yeah, it's stunning strike at 5th level. 'Cause why-
Fails.
They are stunned, incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions, can't move, and can
Well, you
only-
have to hit with that first, right?
Yeah, well, I did. I expended it on that hit right there.
No, you have to roll it again. Make a separate roll is what I'm saying. Because otherwise that's metagaming. You're basically like, I'm just going to take a free hit.
No, it says when you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend the 1 key point to attempt a stunning strike. There we go.
Oh, so that's on the first hit you're doing that on. Okay, I thought it was a
yeah.
separate action to do that. My bad.
Yeah. to attempt a stunning strike, and that's what makes him make the save.
Okay.
So it's after you already have hit them with an attack.
So how long does that stun last for?
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay. Evelyn, your turn.
I do have one more attack that I want to make.
Okay.
Aha! Mickey's feeling useful.
Miss.
He's fine.
Evelyn, your turn.
Can I grab the rope and try and like tie it around this thing's feet and like yank on it to make it fall?
You can
Like
certainly try.
Using Mage Hand or maybe using Clementine instead?
It automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. It's for, the record.
If you want to spend your whole turn, you can knock it prone. Is that what you're trying to do?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Yes, I want to knock it prone.
It's prone. Danderfluff, your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack it.
Okay. Roll to hit. You have advantage. It's prone, it's stunned. It doesn't know what's going on.
That's a miss. And then I'm gonna swing around and do it again.
Hit.
And I forgot to rage again. God damn it.
Seraphina.
I'm gonna bite it and hit it again.
Okay.
Just...
You have advantage. Hit.
Aw, that wasn't that great. Okay, and punching it.
I have to check that, actually. That's a hit.
Okay.
And does that complete your turn?
Yes.
Nyloth.
I have my moonbeam on him still.
So roll your damage.
Oh.
So what are you doing?
You have to con save.
He can't. He's just gonna take the damage.
Oh, I
He's
thought that
stunned.
was.
Saves.
Oh, I thought that was strength and dex.
Yeah, but he's also stunned. I'm just giving you the damage. Just take it. Tell me what you're doing for your turn.
May I thorn whip?
You may.
I am not going to pull.
He's prone anyway, so he wouldn't really budge.
That
11's a
completes my
miss.
turn.
Garrett Reeves.
All right. So here's my Channel Divinity Warhammer Strike. Oh my
Miss.
god. There's another one.
Hit.
There we go. Okay. So I am going to expend a first level spell slot to do Divine Smite damage. Along with that, I need to know if I get to roll the extra 1d8 because it's undead or a fiend.
No.
Okay, so there you go. 17 total.
Okay. And does that complete your turn?
It does.
Mickey, your turn.
Oh, nice. What a wonderful round of attacks. I'm gonna just hit it twice with my quarterstaff, 200.
Okay.
Damage on the first one.
Hit.
Hit. Nice. Go, and another good old quarterstaff. Hit. With advantage.
Miss.
Yeah, that's fine.
Evelyn.
And now it is no longer stunned.
Miss.
That's it.
Danderfluff.
Swinging.
Earlier spells.
Raging. Raging.
Noted.
Raging. And then swinging.
Hit.
And
Hit. Alright. And does that complete your turn?
that completes my turn.
Seraphina.
I'm gonna just keep biting him. Do I still have the advantage or no?
Yes.
Sweet. Ooh!
Hold on, I gotta pull the table up. That was on your bite, correct?
Yeah.
Regular critical.
Oh.
It lacks the required bits. And do anything else?
I'm doing an unarmed strike.
Hit.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was almost a crit. That would have been awesome.
Alright. All done?
Yes.
Nyloth?
Still moonbeaming.
I make a save because he's no longer stunned.
I wonder who it's gonna attack on its turn.
He passed.
Okay. And Thorn Whip, not trying to pull
14's a hit.
for 2.
Garrett.
I'm going to continue hitting it with a hammer because I, of course, only hit things with hammers. Magic 18s. I assume that's a hit.
Mhm.
Oh my god, 3 damage. For fuck's sake, roll 20. Give me a hand here. If I stand there, can I still hit it?
Yes.
Okay, I am going to reposition to there then.
I will take a free.
I'm not leaving your threatened range. How
You
are
have
taking
to.
a free? How?
Because you
I
can't move through this square.
I
So you
get
would
that I
have
can't
to
stand
move
up, but how high is
here.
it?
Wouldn't
It's
it
like
be like rough
chest
terrain?
height.
Strange. Okay, then I won't move them.
Okay. Yeah, because you would have to back out and then move around in order to
Sure.
get to that square.
I'm just so puzzled by how big these things are, how destroyed they are. So, that's good. I get it now.
Yeah, the pedestal's like chest height and then gargoyle standing on top.
My
All
turn is
right.
complete.
It stands. It rolls a thing. All right.
Was that only in 3.5 that standing up got opportunity attacks?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Gonna attack Mickey.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay, so standard critical, but that's still gonna fucking hurt.
Okay.
Or not. Or I'm gonna roll a bunch of ones and you're only gonna take 10 points of damage on that crit.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
But not by much.
And it did not do that, so...
And a boo-boo.
Choice of targets. Danderfluff, Seraphina, or Garrett. Danderfluff, you're 1. Garrett, you're 3. Seraphina, you're 2. Garrett it is. And miss.
That had the opportunity to just like outright kill me.
It's not that bright. Alright, Mickey, your turn. Make a death save.
Woohoo!
That is a pass. Evelyn, your turn.
Can I try to knock it prone again?
You can certainly attempt to, but it's no longer stunned.
Oh. Oh.
Like, I let you spend a whole round doing that because it was just standing there. Like, you could literally walk up, wrap the rope around its foot, and then just give it a solid yank, and it would have just fallen. You know what I mean? Now it's actually up and aware. 6 damage hurt. Danderfluff?
Oh, wait. I wanted to use healing word. Fuck, I forgot.
Sorry. I was looking up a spell.
Never mind.
Danderfluff.
Never mind. Wait, but it's a
I'm gonna swing.
It.
For 13, and then
Mhm.
one more. That completes my turn.
Serafina.
I'm gonna bite him again. Still advantage?
Yep.
Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
God.
Ammo hacks.
Dang. What the
Flavor
shit?
it.
God damn it.
I bite his head off. Well, like, not like my mouth opens like a snake and I put it over his whole head. I mean, like, I tear at his neck and it rips his head off.
It's legit like the third time you've done it in this campaign.
I got them roll hacks.
All right. I gotta calculate XP, so give me a second.
Mickey is currently unconscious. If anybody wants to give him some heals. Oh.
I meant to,
also
I just forgot.
drink my fill of blood from the thing.
What
I'm
blood?
thirsty. It doesn't have blood.
No.
Mickey has blood. Need a little snack.
He's bleeding out.
I'm good.
Yeah, I cast
Are
a
you?
healing word on him.
Ah, cool.
Yes. For now.
Hold on.
I'll just round it. Everybody take 400. Serafina, you take 600. Because it was just
Sweet.
about at like half hit points when you one-shot it, so...
I say thank you very much to Evelyn.
Yes.
So we got 400 experience?
400?
400. Serafina gets 600. And a passageway
That
opens
ripped
up
its head.
to the west.
I collect and redistribute the ropes that we use to tie the gargoyles.
I say, do you think we could maybe take a short rest? My back kind of aches a little bit.
He said to no one, apparently.
I just figured they're ignoring me.
Yeah, Nyla just like looks at him and blinks.
Yeah, like I figured this is all in character ignoring.
Alright.
May I arcana the body?
It was a golem.
Oh, okay.
Mickey's just gonna go around the corner then.
Okay. You see a gently glowing portal.
It's gonna
Blue
walk.
skies beyond.
Blue skies?
Blue skies.
I'm gonna hop on through.
Okay. You vanish through the portal.
What are the odds are this is another trick?
Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's go. I hop through.
Do we have a choice?
No, I suppose
really.
we don't. I'll step through.
Is it like Stargate?
I'm gonna motion for Nyloth to hop on my back again.
I get on Daniel's back.
And I step through.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Hey.
Is next week our crossover?
Indeed it is.
I will not be able to make it for next week's session. I have Easter things to be doing.
I understand. No worries, man.
I'll be here. Yay!
So, are you guys excited for next week? Get to play with Nikki, get to play with Carm, and Cap.
Is he still a vampire? Because I missed last week.
Yep. He continues to be a vampire spawn. It's different than what Ammo is.
I'm a different breed. Sort of.
Trip, watch last week's VOD. It was a very good episode.
Very good.
I woke up as you guys were ending. I was like,
It was a good one.
Well, go back and watch the VOD. Also, if you guys are new to watching Divinity of Pain, I spent 3 hours the other day putting all of our past VODs into a collection. So now, if you go to my page collections, the Divinity of Pain will have all episodes of Divinity of Pain, with the exception of tonight's episode, obviously. I'll do it in, kind of waves. Like, once a week or once every 2 weeks, I'll start adding things to collections. And I'm gonna start putting the other shows that we've done into collections as well, such as Call of Cthulhu, We Hate Everyone, and that way it'll be a much more easy way for you guys to kind of go through and watch the different videos. I mean, you could sit down and watch them back to back if you wanted to.
If you haven't watched We Hate Everyone,
It was really good.
it's so good.
That was
The
really
ending
good.
was just.
Some
We-
great
I don't think you
characters
guys
in
hated everyone enough.
Just the perfect amount. So first of all, thank you all for coming out and watching. It's been another great night DMing for you guys and putting on a show. So I hope you guys had fun at home watching. Next week, like I said, we've got our crossover episode. So I know it feels really easy what you guys got through tonight to some degree. That was because I wanted to get you guys to that portal, basically, to line everything up, have it make sense. Because, like Shadzar's mentioned before, I could just do the DM trope of oh, there's a bright flash around you and suddenly you're somewhere else. I didn't really want to do that. Wanted to make it a bit more organic, so... but anyway, please do hit that follow button if you're new here. It'd be great to have you back and watch what we do. I don't just do D&D, I also do Know You're Dead, which is a zombie apocalypse game. We Hate Everyone, which was a real world high school thriller sort of game. Sci-fi, I guess. Yeah, sci-fi. We could call it sci-fi, right?
We Hate Everyone? Yeah, it was like that.
Yeah, and Barbara made it horror.
And Call of Cthulhu, and I'm actually also working on a modern day detective game, which is going to be titled The Litany of the Jinn. Spelled with a D.
Oh, how's the superhero one going?
It's going. Slow.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, we'll get to that soon, too. Those will be the summer games that we have.
I've actually gotten 1/4 of or 1/5 of the way through putting together a superhero-based thing. Maybe we can compare notes and
Right on.
collaborate.
I was just going to go with Aberrant, which uses the storyteller system.
Gotcha.
So that's what I've been working on. But yeah, we can compare notes and
Yeah, all
see
right,
what's
and
what.
Let you have my notes.
But anyway, again, thank you all very much for coming out and watching. Big thanks to my subscribers, everybody who donated. You guys are keeping me fed, warm, and sheltered. And yeah, thanks for being part of my day. So we're going to go through and do our shout-outs things and favorite parts of tonight's episode, and then we can get out of here. So we'll start with Ewok tonight, because he's wearing a Chicago Bulls hat.
It's my favorite basketball team. They kind of suck now. But anyways, favorite part was Trip and me tag teaming going through portal devices. That was fun.
It was pretty neat.
But the whole session was good. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Especially finally fucking getting extra attack. I've been staring at that extra attack for 5 sessions now, just ready for it.
Level 5 is such an awesome level to reach.
And I can
Yeah.
I can actually move as fast as you guys. I'm at
5 is a
35
milestone
movement
level
speed
for
now.
sure. Oh, nice, dude.
But a couple things to announce. We started getting back into ARC recently, and we are going to, in the very near future, start a community-based RP server using the Primitive Plus. With Primitive Plus gets rid of all the new stuff like machine guns and all that for the game. But like I said, it'll be community based and it'll be sometime soon, very soon. Also, I'm writing a one shot that I want to do at the end of this month, and I don't have anything else to say, but Trip is involved. He'll be playing a character in it.
Nice.
And so I think Libris and Benzyme and Homer will all be playing. So
Awesome.
But my links are right there. Make sure you follow them.
Excellent. All right, next we've got Mr. Trip. Hi, Trip.
Hi. I liked all the stuff because it's just like I can really only trust Danderfluff, and she was the first one to hate me because I don't know if they're actually my party, but I have to use them to get the hell out of here and back to the Underdark because fuck the surface.
Okay.
But I really like Alistair.
Yeah,
I now feel
can
like
add more to that.
I feel like a real druid now with like a statue bird on my staff. I stream stuff and things, mainly Zelda and Rift stuff right now.
You got it. Am a bird coming at ya. Am a bird gonna get ya. Am a bird rolling criticals all up in your business. That's your
I rolled a
new.
lot
That's your
of
new
20s
intro
tonight.
song.
I rolled a whole lot of 20s. Yeah. My
It's because she
favorite
uses Stark
parts-
technology.
Yes. Stark.
Stark sponsored criticals.
I liked, of course, crit killing the thing, and I also enjoyed fighting the ooze blob thing, gelatinous cube, whatever it's called, that thing. I liked that part. And you can find my links in chat. I post things sometimes to Twitter and occasionally stream. Not very often at all, but it happens occasionally. And, it's not completely done, but I can show you, for the most part, my dice box.
Oh dang, you got a keyhole on
That-
there now.
I do. There's two little small details that I have yet to add, but...
Oh dang!
And it
That
has
just
my-
like lagged
has my
to
dice in
life
it.
for anyone
Oh,
else.
hang on.
Like went
A
from
little bit.
shut to open.
That's how mimics roll, man.
And it has my dice in it.
That's
currently.
awesome.
So
That's
yeah,
a great dice bag.
the only thing I haven't added is the teeth that go on the bottom and the tongue. But everything else is done. So, I mean, yeah.
Ammo, I bet if you sold those, you'd make a fucking mint.
I just wish they didn't take so long to make, or weren't such a pain in the ass to make, because you
I
have
feel
to
like the
I
Mimic
made
one would
each
sell for a
piece
fuck ton.
separate. Like this brown part was separate from this, and separate from this.
Right, well
And
that's...
this,
you-
this,
You'd...
and this were all separate, and I had to stitch it all together.
Right, well that's why you price it accordingly. You price it according to how much time it took you to complete it.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
But they are
But-
cool.
But I guarantee you there's people out there that would drop $100 on something like that. Easy.
I think it came out pretty good. I like it. I just have to add the teeths. But yeah. So that was pretty fun to make. It was pretty simple, just takes a while, and yeah.
Right on. And your links are up in chat. And we will move over to the Dingo Wrangler. Buckle BD.
I am the dingo wrangled.
The one that gets wrangled by dingoes.
I'm really enjoying the constant tension between Garrett and Mickey. It's been always up and down, and this is going to be tough going forward, but I like it. Also, pay no attention to any of those links. I don't stream. I rarely post anything on Twitter, and yeah,
I'm excited for next Sunday's crossover. Really excited. I think it's gonna be a great time.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Hi, Captain Scruffles. I hope you're feeling better.
I hate food. I feel better.
Just drink more liquor and the hangover goes away.
You know what, Scruffles? Cheeseburgers have always been good to me, and they'll be good to you too.
I'm glad that I kept my pinky, because that actually came in handy, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm really excited for next week. I think it should be fun. But yeah, follow me on Twitter to know if I ever go live, which hopefully I will be able to soon, since this is the last week of school, and then I don't have exams until like the end of the month, so
Nice.
maybe I will got more streams in. And then
You
I'm
better.
gonna move at the end of this month. Eesh.
Where are you going? Back home?
Back home.
Right on. All right, and last but certainly not least, Joey,
Oh, golly gee. Well, my name
the
is
horniest
Joey.
player.
Yeah, I'd say my favorite part was leveling up. Nothing else comes close. Respite was all great, but leveling up is my favorite part. You guys should totally follow me on Twitter, twitter.com. Yeah, they're all right there. And also follow the Heroes of Enderbor Twitter account, which I will link, and you guys should totally add it to that links for Joey thing. It's a very helpful Twitter account. Every day, approximately every day, sometimes every other day, we post a really cool picture, like a watercolor drawing or some custom piece of art that a wonderful illustrator friend of ours makes. And there's some cool stuff on there. We are starting up a weekly stream where we will be doing Dungeons and Dragons monsters based viewer requests, most likely on Wednesdays. This is something that was done last week, and it is Doglor's character in the campaign, Bing, as a dentist working on Smork.
I love that fucking
It was
picture,
one of
dude.
my favorite drawings, but
There's
it was
so
gonna be
much
a lot of
blood.
fun.
There's so much blood.
It'll be all viewer request stuff, so hop into that, follow Twitter to know when that all happens, and thank you guys for tuning in. Love you guys.
Right on. So, one last thing to note, Shadzar, I have granted you a goat butt. Because you are a very active member of chat, and you frequently help me out with things, so tonight's goat butt is going to you. The one I gave to Michael earlier, that was like a bonus one, because he made a really good pun. I liked it. So, congrats, Shadzar, you have earned yourself a goat butt, sir.
Yay!
Huzzah! Huzzah! So again, make sure you guys come out tomorrow night to catch Whose Initiative Is It Anyway, which is just going to be chock full of good bits of information about the overall story arc leading up to the crossover episode on the 16th. So, I am going to be hosting somebody as we finish, so make sure you show them some love. And I hope you all have an excellent evening and a good start to your week. So we can do the waving thing and get on out of here. Eat your vegetables, floss your teeth, respect your elders, look both ways before crossing, avoid the clap.
Pick up your dog's poop.
Yes, please.
Look where you're walking so you don't step in poop.
Also that.